a big aiko to each and every one of you. Since I became president on 7th January 2017, some 3.5 years ago, I'm glad to state that the relationship between government and organized labor has been one of cordiality, cooperation, and mutual respect. I continue to be reassured by the determination of organized labor and its leadership to rally behind government to create a prosperous, progressive nation, buoyed on by faster economic growth rates and driven by the quest for decent jobs. I've been heartened by this, and I'm determined that for as long as I remain President of the Republic, to continue even more firmly on this path of cooperation and collaboration on which we have embarked. Workers of Ghana, job creation is one of the most important priorities of this government. It is the thrust of the social contract, and over the course of our stay in government, we have taken bold, innovative, and urgent steps to realizing this. Indeed, the latest Ghana Living Standards Survey states that the rate of unemployment, which stood at 11.9% in 2015, dropped to 7.3% in 2019. By the same token, our GDP has been growing over the last 3 years at an average of 7% per year, up from the 3.4% we inherited in 2016. Ghana in this period has become the largest recipient of foreign direct investment in West Africa. All this because our macroeconomy has been considerably strengthened. However, recent events have threatened to derail the progress we have made as a nation. That is why I believe the theme for this year's celebration, COVID-19, Impact on Employment and Working Conditions, is apt, as it puts into sharp focus the exigencies of our time and the work each and every one has to do to get our nation fully back to work. The outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic in our country has meant the government has rapidly had to implement a number of measures to help stem the tide of the spread. As I indicated in my 8th address to the nation, my single-minded goal is how to protect our population from the virus, see to the rebuilding of our economy, and steer the country out of this crisis. Some of the measures implemented, like those of 15th of March, have decreed the suspension of all public gatherings and the closure of our schools and borders. These measures are still very much in force, which means that this year we're not gathered at Independence Square. We've also reviewed some of the measures and lifted the restrictions to movement of persons resident in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, and Kaswa. 2 weeks ago, when I invited the leadership of the Trades Union Congress to Jubilee House, we discussed at length what impact the virus and the measures to contain it have had on businesses and the welfare of workers. In the words of the Honorable...
When I was 30, my mom gave me an odd-looking bracelet and told me that it was for good luck.
TUC Secretary General Dr. Yao, and I quote, "What we are seeing is mind-boggling. Businesses are collapsing in almost all sectors of the economy. Many people have already lost their jobs, and many more would have lost their jobs without the easing of these restrictions," unquote. In spite of this stark assessment, I was encouraged by his statement that the fight against COVID-19 is a shared responsibility. And I want to stress once again that together we will defeat this virus. Like virtually all other countries, Ghana has not been spared the adverse effects of the pandemic. With the International Labour Organization, ILO, estimating that 2.7 billion workers in the world have been affected by the imposition of partial and full lockdowns. Preliminary data available to us in Ghana indicates that the impact of the virus on our economy has been dire. Indeed, no sector of our economy has been spared by the pandemic. The Bank of Ghana tells us that the virus will have a negative impact on exports, imports, taxes, foreign investments, and foreign exchange receipts, with GDP growth rate estimated at 2.5% in a worst-case scenario. The virus has also resulted in reduced productivity, job losses, and steep declines in revenue for government, businesses, households, and individuals. Should the pandemic persist for much longer, we could face an uphill battle in trying to minimize its effects on the growth and development of our economy and in ameliorating the suffering of our workers, the poor, and the vulnerable. As government and as social partners, it is our collective responsibility to chart our own course out of this pandemic onto a path of sustained growth, progress, and prosperity, which will safeguard jobs and ensure the safety of the population. It is obvious that a weak response to the threat of COVID-19 would jeopardize the gains made to create a buoyant economy and will worsen the lives and livelihoods of all Ghanaians. So we have put in place a resilience and recovery plan hinged on the coronavirus alleviation program to support businesses and households with the overarching aim to ensure economic activity and sustain livelihoods, and on the $1 billion IMF Rapid Credit Facility to help close the financing gap that has been created as a result of shortfalls in revenues, together with unbudgeted additional expenditures. Equivalent discussions are ongoing with the World Bank to raise more funds, which should be completed soon. I've charged the Ministry of Finance to work with the Bank of Ghana to design innovative policies and find more resources to strengthen the productive sectors of the economy, particularly industry and agriculture. And I understand that the process will shortly yield positive results. The Minister for Finance and his South African counterpart are leading the efforts of African ministers of finance to obtain debt relief for our economies. The World Bank, through the IDA, has granted a debt repayment standstill for the next 9 months, which will result in our delaying principal and interest payments totaling $500 million to create greater fiscal space to promote our economy. I've also asked the Ministers for Finance, Trade and Industry, Food and Agriculture, and the Chief Executive of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center to create a future-proof, resilient plan consistent with the principles of Ghana Beyond Aid. Through the 1.2 billion cedi coronavirus alleviation program, government ensured the provision of hot meals and dry food packages to over 400,000 vulnerable families, and has absorbed for 3 months the water bills of all Ghanaians and the electricity bills of all Lifeline customers, and provided a 50% subsidy for all other customers. We've also instituted a comprehensive incentive package to help motivate our health workers, who are the heroes and heroines of our struggle. Government has taken other measures. It has extended the tax filing date from April to June. Through negotiations with the banks, we have ensured a 2% reduction of interest rates by banks, effective last month. And additionally, the banks have granted a 6-month moratorium of principal repayments to entities in the airline and hospitality industries, i.e. hotels, restaurants, car rentals, food vendors, taxis, and Uber operators. Further, in collaboration with the National Board for Small-Scale Industries, business and trade associations, and selected commercial and rural banks. Government will, from this month of May, roll out a soft loan scheme up to a total of 600 million cedis to support micro, small, and medium-scale businesses. Loans disbursed will have a 1-year moratorium and 2-year repayment period. The decision by the commercial banks, with the support of the Bank of Ghana, to institute a 3 billion cedi credit and stimulus package to help revitalize industries, especially in the pharmaceutical, hospitality, service, and manufacturing sectors, is one I very much welcome. Workers of Ghana, the onset of this virus has not only led to job losses, but has also revealed the ingenuity and can-do spirit of the Ghanaian, thereby creating jobs. It has stimulated our capacity to produce for ourselves and is making us depend on the things we make and grow for our own survival. This is a clear manifestation of our potential to be able to move this country to a situation of self-sufficiency. Out of adversity, Ghanaian scientists, today, we're able to produce in increasingly large quantities sanitizers and essential personal protective equipment required by our health workers to fight the virus. We have to do even more. It has also led to a paradigm shift in work management protocols and the mainstreaming of digital technology in all aspects of our working lives. To this end, I've directed the Minister for Employment and Labor Relations to lead a national dialogue on the future of work, to fashion out a national strategy so that we're not taken by events as such as this pandemic in the future. Let me state, the government will intensify the implementation of the 4-point national strategy on formalization to facilitate the identification and provision of support, relief, and stimulus packages to businesses and workers in these difficult times. I also assure organized labor the government will continue to deepen its engagement with them as we try to mitigate the adverse impact of COVID-19 on the economy, businesses, and jobs. At this stage, I implore each and every one of you, just as we have done over the last couple of months, to continue to sacrifice so that we do not have to bear a greater cost in the future. All sections of society must see this sacrifice as a common effort to defeat this common enemy. Before I have to conclude, I have to provide you with a current update on our fight against the pandemic. As of yesterday, we have conducted a total of 113,497 tests, the most per million people of any country in Africa, with 2,074 testing positive. Our recoveries have increased from 188 to 212, and the number of deaths stands sadly at 17. Our positivity rate has gone up marginally from 1.5% to 1.8%. 6 persons are critically ill, and 1,839 persons are well and responding to treatment in health facilities or are being managed from home. This, in effect, means that there's presently no big pressure on our healthcare facilities to manage these cases. We pray to God it stays that way. Steps at increasing further our testing capacity have been taken, with the coming on stream of the veterinary laboratory in Accra, the Center for Scientific and Industrial Research Laboratory also in Accra, the University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ho, and the veterinary laboratory in Pont Tamale, to aid the labors of the Noguchi Research Institute, the Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research, and the National Public Health Reference Library, laboratory at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. A number of isolation, quarantine, and test treatment facilities have also been identified across the country for use. The nation is profoundly grateful to the Church of Pentecost for the generous Christian gesture of making available its multi-purpose convention center at Gomuafete as an isolation center which can house over 1,000 persons and 300 medical staff. It is important for every Ghanaian to note that the more people we test for the virus, the more persons we'll discover as positive, and thus have the opportunity to isolate and treat them. The implementation of this strategy of tracing, testing, and treating is our surest way of rooting out the virus. I've stated time and time again, all the measures put in place to combat the spread of the disease are under constant review, and government will not hesitate to cordon, impose a curfew, trace, test, and treat persons in communities where we're witnessing significant spread of the infections. I will continue to urge all of us to continue to practice social distancing, wash our hands with soap under running water, refrain from shaking hands. Where's my mask? Where's my mask?
Neat FM Neo! Neat FM Neo!
And wear our masks whenever we leave our homes. Businesses and other workplaces should operate and observe staff management and workplace protocols of social distancing. This applies equally forcefully to public transport operators and users of our marketplaces. We must observe these measures religiously, as they are the weapons of our battle against the virus. With the suspension of all public gatherings still in force and our schools closed, government has taken the decision to extend further the closure of our borders for a month, effective 1 a.m. on Monday, 4th May, until Sunday, 31st of May. We know that the overwhelming majority of positive cases came from travelers or contacts of travelers. So we have no option but to keep our borders closed until we are confident that we have put in place measures to prevent travelers from importing the virus. These restrictions cannot and will not be a permanent feature of our lives, but they are for now essential to our survival. As I said last Sunday, I shall be outlining shortly the steps for systematically easing the restrictive measures to bring us back to normality. But I would plead with you, stop the stigmatization of recovered persons, as it will rather drive people away from getting screened, tested, and treated. The stigmatization of recovered persons must not go on, because if the virus did not end their lives and livelihoods, the stigma from members of their communities should not. The overwhelming majority of them will continue to live perfectly normal lives and cease to be sources of infections. Workers of Ghana, the role of organized labor during our national struggle for freedom and independence from the British colonial power is written in letters of gold. The historic call for positive action in 1950, made by our first president, Kwame Nkrumah, would not have succeeded without the active support of the trades union movement, then led by the legendary trades unionists, Pobi Bini and Vidal Quest. In the post-independent era, organized labor has continued to play a very constructive part in the development of our country. Today, our nation requires its active involvement in this fight against the pandemic, and I call upon all working people to step forward again. I'm confident that together, if we remain united and resolute and maintain discipline and self-discipline, we shall defeat this virus. This too shall pass, for the battle is the Lord's. Once again, I wish you a happy May Day celebration, even if a restrained one. May God bless all Ghanaian workers and us all, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Jamagana for nyina akwaba edeba NEET 100.9. Enne yasa ehia ye baba be ye adwuma ne de aboa ye man o man Ghana de akoma so ye hia de na ye adwuma de ayato ne din se asem idika ena ye de ebrewe mi a mitena dwom midin Edema Jeerry Osei Agyeman be magana fo nyina akwaba na eyade a ye baba be dwendwen ye ho enra na May Day celebration eye Ghana for adwumayefo eda na ye adwumayefo day na ye hwe kwan a ye fa so celebrate ye COVID-19 mu ye nyina ye nim se enye berepa COVID-19 mu ebira ye bomu no we are not in the normal times enye berepa nti de ye bia na ya hwe yie na ewom dwumadie bia bedi bia no ya hwe yie na ewom nose mask esa wo hye group ya ichichiri wo kɔ bia ya hodo wa nipa etabo chinko ewo ho babo modian no wa hye nose mask no wonsa kokoro ne nyina ne yade a eboa yen na ye di so the abroni beka de say precautionary measures no na ye di so na ye di ahwe se ye betime di aboa na ye di akon atia eye COVID-19 media said abema pious be rubansen na wo mi obene wa wo mo na bomi chidom aye di jumadi ye de bro Father Dixon and the executive producer Kwesi Aboaje ono na ye mi supervisor and then which nso no eye mi general manager Kennedy Asante Osei eso ene bomi chidom ye baba mbehwe na ya dwendwen ye ho na ebisa se edien impact isusuanso bone ben na COVID-19 na dia bre eye the labor front ye hwe the labor front a sadia eye na president eka say anhwa job losses amanfo bi adwuma bebo mo sesi amene o kasa ye wonwuma hodo bi wo ha wo ma mo adwuma efo ni mu bi akwa tena fie na so ayade a wo mo ebetimi asanya ba wo mo employers wo betimi atu o mo akwa kopim ebereben di titiri wo mo a wo mo ewo fie ni nyina ne fa eye COVID-19 coronavirus said ya ba bi di enyen eti dia ye bisa ne se ye hwe eye the labor front saying ena eye coronavirus abomodin a ediyen eko yene nimdifo ni bi ebedi nkomo and then some special guest obo dwumadi so presidential hopeful na oye executive secretary de ma Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana eye Samson Asaki Awingobit o peprimpo se obabe Ghana mampanyin It's in the political fortunes and there Samson Asaki or Baba Beka Yehon Ewaha. Sarah soon at the latter part of the show. Benes of opinion Odi for Isaac Ofosu Hinijima. On no years of opinion and other Captain Jesus Prayer House and Mamenka will say Prophet Isaac Ofosu Hinijima. Ebena de bia ebra Yapon torchlight. Ebena de bia nondu. Ekwapem se nondu beba pe mo no. Ono ebedi ehyiemu ewo kasafidie we so. Ebena de bia nondu kwapem se nondu ebeba pe mo. Odinfo Isaac Ofosu Hinijima ono ebedi ehyiemu ewo ye kasafidie so. Na ono no yeso for penny order eye Captain Jesus Prayer House ano. Enkoko eye chidom. Ehọ na sori no ne batan asori batan na kasa no ewo ne kese pa. Obonkra batan ba ko domi peletu ede papa. Enso ba beka ye hon yembisa se so far. Sorry you be cry kase ebeya nanado and lift eye ba na ode ato sorry no so. Ebeka se ba bia ye dru no ese se ye bomodin ane yetimi eka ne sa ama ne yeji ana. We ni nyina ne yensem a enando pay ye baba bi di ho komo ewe ni 100.9. Wa wo hwe me wa wutie me baby bia wo dwumade na live awe social media handles no so oko Facebook a eye neat 100.9 FM neat 100.9 FM eno no eye Facebook live oko ha comment bia wo bia no na dia to no wa like page no wa share na ye kwayenim Sarah na oko Twitter handle na eye neat FM 1009 underscore neat FM 1009 underscore. Don't know your Twitter handle, no. YouTube channel, no, so the Despite Media. And then so I did call her Jumedi, no, a live, there were ho, or comment to be a would be on our Janadia to them WhatsApp line. I get the year Juma, as usual, no, a 0277 860644 0277 860644 na yahwe na yene wo edi enkomo let us say bibia etime akoyie yabekwa omano so na yene eye the associate professor of eye organizational development or your head of department ewo eye human resource ewo University of Ghana Professor Amponsa Tebia Osei labor expert yeno no ending komo na yembisa ye labor front sign a COVID-19 no yeno prof yemo ache
Mejo suminia
nampo muti say
nyankopon di ache me na so
nyame adom boko odi ache pa na COVID-19 kwa mbeso ne faso ye treat you
nyame adom zia di insecure bebe na dia ba di se hu bebe so na dia brain o di se no ye chirade ofie zia no internet ya na di chirade ntia esua ne ma bebe ama aka ebusua so abom kama o se titi ye ne ebusua na ye ne mo titi ye tintin ya ho so
jo
ni pakakra so
okay ye bisa se sa yade by ye labor front which a speech ye president or the two ye ne brand ye celebrate ye birthday job losses fine ben so and idea we betimi afa ha ye labor front
madam ase na fa kwanya so ase tia we telefone nyina na ma meduma po nyina wo Ghana mo nyeduma den nyeduma so mo ye de so aman amenka se COVID-19 the sunsansu bebri and the ebre edwumayfo because in the very first place o share more hospitality and aviation industry here o share mo edwuma no sisi no about to stand still o share tourism sector now it has affected it greatly and pour over into other sectors of the economy now ultimately say aside the food value chain industry means supply chain industry no mo dey mo edwuma no akoso kakra no a number of the sectors have also been affected, all because of the social distance and maybe the protocol that we need to observe. In terms of unemployment, in terms of employees now having to go into new ways of doing things, because they are employees they draw. We also on the environment, no, or TFA, no, on to me, human send or yen, and this one can also go against his performance and then people are supposed to use technology. network ne na so for say na system na so ebitimi ama no ko for abo ejuma ma ejuma no akosoro na so na ejuma for so de wa ho keka ene eyi a wo ye ejuma no mo eno na di impunto ba ejuma no na wo so wo ye den unye bi enti say ejuma the owners of the employers no ejuma no nhye da ntumpo sa na e de ahonyehia bi ya bro eno na ma debia no ayamo hwe say okay and yenti nkofo aketua so yenti yema obi mu nkofie ne na so ntia no de covid de me ye kan e so aso ne de edoso ema ejumafo bebre
Certain sad ya na yebisa se kwan be so ne be fa so position ye ho ebra ye wo emeremu a enye the normal times efa ne titiru eye adwumayefo ene wo mo a wo mafa amanfo adwuma.
oh you main can assemble one of the things that COVID has brought to us is much more for us to understand the importance of the health and the safety of employees in organizations. And then the brain, yes, do friend days I see celebrity workers in as well. The health and safety of workers are man and COVID by say in Juma Bebre, closely down some aspect they are asking some of the employees to work from home, then as well because it's asking employee for well-being in terms of their health and their safety. Oko hospitals and as well as the PPE, so be aka say cleaners, empty through cleaners. Cleaners here, no more nkofobia na yenin kom awo metuma no more yen na sifo no. Enne cleaners ejuma no abeye ejuma bi en ba o ejuma no mu. Nti sia no ama atwe ejumayefo job owners no adwin ejina cleaners no awu yeye mu any amo or defense health and safety mu na sifo. But the question I will say a day any day was a year. The first thing I make us say, I mean, young as a former major. It is something of nature that has happened. A banister, a being passe employers, any employees, a bet nasi, no more drinking, a choir, on between a Danny Daniel, a between a ma, Puntu abe, you may not be answer. To be frank, most organizations are almost decided that abruptly because you're human name to the approach is wrong. And I'm thinking, say, your employees form an important part of your business. It is a BP, Sano Atu Viasia Manina, Atobia. Then in class, employees have conscience. They have conscience. The number of people I mean, my clients I mean, waiting come. Some of them when they start with their employees now to and say, oh, now I dare cross with the emotions so the buying and just you be fakanity. In this idea, say some about some April so we change 50%, 60% salary. You be so sad because they won't say emotions so no so it is not a decision that should be taken just by employers. Employers are now to engage employees because employees are my manager. And to be frank with you, with this crisis, there are a number of opportunities out there. There are business no problem to me adding down with the other areas. If you understand more producing a friends alcoholic beverage, more producing hand sanitizers. If you are able to think through it carefully with your employees, yes, I want you to be a bit but emfa ebufu emma. So make sure say this calls for a time where employee relations, labor relations, and industrial relations issues need to be looked carefully. Osha, I see you. Now I see you for Kase. Yes, my employers and Saki employees need for but one. What the question you ask yourself is that the Nimbano are Otifia on ye Jumana baby and mano, ye could first go ahead and ye chiano. Tan employer no subject. It's a mube here pass in employers, employees, union, and this is the time that cool heads should prevail. Cool heads should prevail. yɛnyina bɛtumi atoatoa adwen ama adwuma no mputuo because adwuma no wɔ hɔ a ɛna me so menni adwuma yɛ sɛ adwuma no nni hɔ a menni adwuma nti sɛ ɔne ɔmo toatoa adwen a sɛ nsɛkrayɛ bi bɛm a sɛ ɛba ɛwɔ nneɛma a ɛsɛ yɛyɛ sɛ tumi danedane yɛn ho ɛkɔfa nneɛma ne because sɛsi a wohwɛ value chain because wohwɛ wokɔ UK ni yɛfrɛ ne sɛ Amazon sɛ sɛsi afei ɔmo adwuma sɔre dendenden koraa wohwɛ online shoppers ne n'asefo a wohwɛ Tesco ne n'asefo people are shopping online nti ɔmo online business no asɔre koraa dendenden wokan Tesco story there's a story of a pilot sɛsi aviation industry na akɔfam a pilot ɔno sisi ano wakwada ne driver ɛwɔ Tesco asisi ana edwuma ɔyɛ ne sɛ yɛsɛ nkɔfo shopping online a na wɔkɔ distribute amount because what you see ɛsi yɛ hu and employees no so ɛsi yɛ hu sɛ ɛba no impensing na ɛsɛ we have to also shed off some ego wotumi nka sɛ okay na meyɛ sɛ wɔ edwuma mu nti sisi ana mentumi nyɛ sɛ daade nneɛma na because what staying home no ankasa no boredom no is something that can indeed stress you and can lead to depression. But once you are engaged in one form of activity or the other, in itself, it keeps you going. So that is where people have to make sacrifices and compromises on both the part of employer and the employee, so that together we can win this together.
Na obi bebisa sɛ so sɛ ɛbasa sɛ deɛ wokan dynamics a ɛyɛ COVID-19 yɛde aba ɛyɛ the various sectors ɛfa ɛyɛ nnwuma sɛ mmom saa dynamics no sɛ yɛbɛdane yɛ ho na yɛtumi de yɛ sustain ɛyɛ wɔn a yɛ no wɔn ɛyɛ adwuma anaasɛ ɛyɛ employers no so wɔn bɛtumi de yɛ sustain wɔn businesses no ɛno no is it a difficult thing to identify such dynamics?
Yes, a sector by sector. Obi mo ha omejuma no mo ye no. I mean, this year no the abano fancy hospitality industry. O dane ho adan anything. Aviation industry. O dane ho adan anything. Definitely, it will have a toll on you. My only concern, much more the case is we are going to give some relief, some support to these small and medium scale enterprises to show them up. It's a brilliant idea. But my only difficulty I have the fact is when you're very careful, the support now because if you're not to your salary. Only to your salary, sir. Because what? There are some sectors with the support in the courses here now. The sector itself is invariably dead. Into the support in the choir. Produce because what they are not essentials that people are patronizing now. Eventually, it will be the same thing. So it will be used in paying salaries. For how long will this continue? And that is why it is very important that depending on the sector now, one can say, share the economy. Now, share you can determine that yes, I need to be much more innovative in this area and to do this. I need to be much more innovative and take advantage and do that. I need to do so. It is. That's why we use the word dynamic. Once it is dynamic, it means that it is dynamic in all the sectors. It is dynamic in all the sectors. It is the sector would have to look at the way they can position themselves to take advantage of whatever is happening. And I mean, they say, yes, Africa world for well, they are bouncing back. But we share. You look at now, their sitting arrangement, that the protocols, everything, these are all cost elements. At the end of the day, yes, the number of people who used to fly Africa world and once it gets to a point where their cost of operation would go up, and eventually, what will happen is that, yes, the consumer will have to bear that cost. Because, a flight that is supposed to take, let's say, 68 people, now takes 34. If it takes 34 now, the cost of operation. People are how are we managing all of
this? Okay. Iti Yanshay said, yes, stimulus packages are, yet to say, in fact, I buy the best also, you may be no more seneno. Your area be and then I say, ye faho as the priority, Anna.
You see, yeah, now I would say the essential because now no, I wouldn't say because every business is important. Every business is important. I would rather think say the businesses should be thinking of innovative because well, there are some areas because of the social distancing. Your friend is saying lockdown in currently people are not going out as they used to go. Most of our employees are working from home. In fact, say we will be dealing clothing in as if for career in as if for necessary and from one. You see, most people are not going out, so they wouldn't need the clothes. But we share the food value chain, the essentials, and these are things that are being patronized. These are things that are being paid. The supply chain area to make sure that what the things are hitting, the goods are going to but these are things that are really is in vogue. So that is where organizations need to be much more innovative and also position themselves in such a manner that can take advantage. But okay, with the stimulus package, I can share the more one year I must say it will go into paying salaries. And once it goes into paying salaries, eventually there is no production. Yet you are paying salaries over a long period of time. And if you do that, the sustainability that you are talking about in that organization itself becomes questionable. So as you again, especially the small and medium scale enterprises here, they should also be thinking of innovative ways in this crisis situation and try to position them. And that is where I would believe that the government could be giving some stimulus packages for them in their innovations, which would help in the economy, and that in itself will ensure sustainability. Other than that, it will go into paying salaries.
Wow. Na eyenhwe baby to say ye private schools. How can they survive?
Well, the private schools, some of them are surviving. Because the private schools, what they are doing now is that they have been quite innovative and decided to go online. University of Ghana, anyway, we're teaching online. And you're better, sir. But you say Zoom, WebEx, you invest in a creative system, Sakai. I had it. Man for bisu grassy have you networking in what have we done? To see I know yet and cry videos count recorded videos near the end of so it is brought about innovation in teaching. Or be more let's just be creative WhatsApp platforms. On the slides any students yes, the students are able to ask questions on the WhatsApp platform at certain dates and be engaging. So now, what has happened is that it has allowed for engagement. And for the private schools, yes, online teaching. This has brought also parents very close to their children's education because at the end, and my teachers were very careful because if you are out there, wouldn't say on any papa they will fit to be in conscience of 1 + 1 4. So there are some benefits in there. So people are using the how do you call it, the e-learning platforms. So it is for the private institution also to be innovative in this regard. And then you to be here. If you are going, yes, and you'll be an laptop and your Caribbean and the parent bet me at a smartphone a man are connecting us for. But these are some of the challenges. How do we work it out? This thing is going to change the face of industry. Understand it? Because what? First, when we are teaching human resource and we talk about flexi system of work, Ghana, we should idea about a traffic situation. And we also starting at 8 o'clock, or 5 o'clock because of traffic. Midnight crowds, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and I saw nothing in Nukum. This year, Oklahoma complaint to organizations say, you may be on ground and anybody bet you have to or internet in us for 1 year, no reporting online. It happens globally. Okape, Ejuma for the Ghana for a lazy. Oka so ultimately Ejuma, Shin Costo, a by year, a month for year, Juma of ye, Ejuma may cost so pepe. Because what if you would die, that thing? Yet if you're a man, that thing. A month for year, Juma of ye, and a Juma may cost so pepe. What is now going to happen is that what organizations that have realized this impact, moving forward, it is going to be the order of the day. Rented buildings as office space. Employees would continue to work from home because they have realized that one. Yes, it is much more efficient. So it is going to change the face of work. It is going to change the face of work, and we need to understand it.
It's the idea we a bit to me at the job losses. Aba. Say ya managing year.
Yeah, can you say I'm for crying lose so much Canada? Because sectors here may boy aviation. Planning to a bimba. Let's say planning to that pilot are losing their jobs globally. More, yet more, your friends are playing, they would definitely be affected. But tourism sector here, in Pembe, for fear man on the people are the demand for the sector is going down. And once the demand is going down, definitely it will affect other businesses here. I mean, people are not paid because now people are much more focused on essentials. In those areas that are so needed by people now, it is being affected. But yeah, this year is social gathering and you can affect, you can look at other areas that is being affected. So you can imagine that what in Kano in next Saturday, you can imagine outdoors weddings you can funerals So what if somebody's business is doing the decor and so forth and so on? Somebody's business is renting chairs. Somebody's business is selling water. Somebody's business is selling drinks and so forth. So the beverage industry is being affected. All the other sectors are being affected because of some of these things. Eventually, it will lead to job loss. So indeed, the job loss is not just in the aviation and the hospitality, but yes, it affects the entire, because a change in one area would have what we call a domino effect, a rippling effect on other areas. And we are seeing it. We are seeing it now. Now, we're even taxi operators is so, but in the major industries, they are also hardly being hit. They are also hardly being, and once it gets to that bit, employers are looking out for how do I make enough to pay my employees? If the money is not initially, and that's what we are seeing, initially that's what we are hearing, that's what, yes, it will move into salary cuts. Yes, once it moves to salary, it will get to a point, if it is not dealt with, eventually, a lot more people will lose their jobs, and that is expected.
It's na ebetesadia na beyond COVID-19. Again is yebihu. The dien NSA ye.
One of the things that we'll see beyond COVID-19 is a huge change in business and the way business is conducted. COVID-19 has taught us that one should not rely on his own ability. Because of the skills that I had, it made me, since COVID-19, your skills now is becoming irrelevant because now the IT framework in for the and that is where people should begin to look at where, because whether you like it or not, and COVID-19 artificial intelligence was lacking around. It would have brought a huge change in the way business is conducted. I am thinking that now people who are smart should be acquiring knowledge in the area of social service. What is the need of society now? How can we position ourselves to address the needs of society? Organizations that will survive the test of time are organizations that are society-minded. It is only when you are society-minded that you will survive at all times, because society will be there and organizations exist to meet the needs and aspirations of society. And that is why it is imperative. It is important that organizations remain society-minded in everything that they do. And that is where they are able to metamorphose. They are able to change themselves in order to meet the needs of society all around. I would expect that beyond COVID-19, things COVID-19 it will shake it has shaken the foundation of the globe. The global economy foundation has been shaken. Oh, sure. People are saying the economy is in as well. They are predicting, say, yes, it will take about 3 years. Some people are predicting even more for things, especially the business to come back to normalcy. It calls for business to strategize and look at the needs of society, aspirations of moving forward. And that is where they are going to succeed if they think society.
So, what's analysis be a article la? One professor Kofi Anoche, or the managing director at the Makwan's Estate, or publish here Ghana web. Na or kasa COVID-19 na nkasa no. Ebedru Ghana no na ewudada. So we shouldn't allow COVID-19 to destroy our economy because we share amaya hodo also said ayade no tu atese ye wo ho ene ewudie pa ayade ni di ye e wo ho now the toto ye ha say you record your first case somewhere 12 March na we hwe baby ababedru test na yetimi ye na yade no ye hwe wiem a said ye tena say nhye da nye hu say ye tena ho ma yade yi ebetimi atete ye economy na pansam wone na ye adwen.
Well, Fabino Meniniaje, Fabinus Meniniaje. The Meniniaje is yes, we are confronted with the situation. We need to confront the situation head on. And we shouldn't be crying over the situation. Yes, that's between Meniniaje. But okay, COVID-19 in Yehua, and it Meniniaje, because, well, yes, Osha, the sequence in well, that is, it started from China. A starting for China, yeah, a starting for China and do US study, and yeah, starting for China and do Italy, Spain. It took time. Just nothing to 2 years. I am thinking, say, yes, what were the lessons? And for me, my boy researchers and health workers, abasopa. What it has led in terms of research and what it has brought about in terms of innovation. We didn't go to bed. And see, a lot of research activities were ongoing to look at how COVID plays out among blacks and among Africans and among gender and among people were looking into all of this. So people, it is not as if we went to bed. No, there were a lot of activities, there were a lot of work that was being done in it. So, well, in that regard, I should think that, well, yes, we are not folding our arms. And I believe that is the main reason why even the president had to call off the lockdown. Because, well, if you were going to lock down and say that because of COVID, no activities, but the president at the point in time decided to call off the lockdown, which tells you that, well, yes, he believes that, well, things should also go on. And in that regard, the Obusami America said, yes, a move for but a move for
okay. Eti ye kwe ya mija we efutu oben ana de bema eye Ghana adwumayefo bra nra ye celebrate eye medi e bra enye brepay mu.
Before akwanya so abo Ghana adwumayefo nyina every cleaners, eco drivers, eco health obia abaso because obia abo na homodin Ghana adwumayefo mo bo adwuma pa me fa kwan so bo mabaso. Na COVID-19 abe actually ade baako as you share your holding and your promoting our health and our safety. It is very important. You say no be able to say jale o won kwa o ade nyina o wan hoadia and sautumi ye adwuma. Nti da ye won say obia adwin na promoting na holding. Mesre adwumayefo ene omo adwuma nyina say omo befa adwumayafo apomodin. It is not just this COVID here. Okay, adwuma bi wo ha adwuma na amanfo ye no o hwe the influence elkom hwimu yare wa omo titi wo adwuma ye no mu a edoso bebre. O hwe ayakayaka de adwumayafo famu a ema omo mental health issue bebre. COVID ya kire say employees omo nya pa. So me kire say employees na ka so mo nhwa mapom din ona ma ho de ho yi employers no so mo manim ko the health and the safety of employees even after this COVID.
Yo, Prof, ɛna pay yɛda ase ɛne ɛberɛ a wanyade ama yɛn.
Mr. Medase,
Nyankopɔn hyira.
Yankopɔn sir.
Yɛne ɛyɛ Professor Mponsa Tawia, ɔyɛ Associate Professor of Organizational Development, ɛna ɔyɛ Head of Department Human Resource ɛwɔ University of Ghana. Ɔno ne yɛne no ɛdi nkɔmmɔ no. Ɔkɔ live adwumadie no ɛyɛ live ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Facebook. Ɔkɔ ɛyɛ Facebook ɛyɛ live ɛyɛ NEAT 100.9 FM. NEAT 100.9 FM. Ɛfisɛ Professor ɛde awurawura mu yie papaapa aboaboa nneɛma bi ani so ɛde akyerɛ. This is the time ɛsɛ yɛyɛ more innovative. This is the time ɛsɛ yɛbɔ mmɔden ho sɛ COVID ɛwɔ positive legacies bi a ɛbɛgyade ama yɛn. Na kwan bɛn so ne yɛbɛfa so no yɛtake the advantage of the positive legacies a ɛyɛ coronavirus ɛbɛgya ɛde ama yɛn. Deɛ ɛyɛ negatives no deɛ yɛdim sɛ ɛde aba na how can we also position ourselves so that we can meet all the negatives aspect a ɛyɛ COVID-19 ɛde ɛba abɛgya yɛn. Ne nyinaa ne yɛn nsɛm a yɛtoato adwen ɛwɔ ho. For adwen kyerɛ ne fa ɛyɛ 0277 8606 44 0277 8606 44. Mede de Mark Jeerry Osei Agyeman. Na dwumadie ɛyɛ asɛm yi di kan yɛde brɛ memeda wei ɛne memeda bia. Ma memfa ɛyɛ belated birthday soronko nkɔma Dr. Mrs. Olivia Ejekumuwa Boateng, head of Tobacco and Substances of Abuse Department, ɛwɔ Food and Drugs Authority, Mama Olivia Ejekum Boateng, Nra Newa Wada, belated happy birthday to you. Then it goes to my dad, Mr. Emmanuel Kwejo Esidu, Adodona Bomrane Fro, Joe Louise, Uwebri, baby a fro watch ye sing. 80 Mr. Joe Louise also belated happy birthday and yede mom. Yanyanity yasa woko ya kwabiri Easter. Wama recordo case bi ewo ho. No krebe ne wom. Honorable Nana Osei sibe bonsu. Oye Municipal Chief Executive kwabiri East. Nana mache.
Ya.
Mbo muti sen. Nyame adom na so en.
Nyame adaroma ezu ahoye.
No krasa ma recordo case bi COVID-19 ewo mensini ne mo.
Mira medase. Na fe mi tia otiefo nyina. Saa ya de ya besin se wiemu COVID-19. Yes the Ghana man penny modern ba wasu obo bia wo bo. Ene ya ne yesu gya na mu ewo mensi mu no so. Yeru de wosi ye bia ye. Na wo ba kwa abre ha ya establish complete unity. Womo ye contract tracing ewo ho. Ye war emergency response unit so ewo ho. Enti womo de adwuma womo ya ne se ye be hwe se to bi anya bia na se obi wo ho woni ne ho aka obi a saa ya de ndo no ho a womo kwa hwe mu na se enti anopa enu anopa ye no womo kuhia ama womo ma ye briefing se ne enema esiko. Enti awia no ye ko ba bi ko ye donation Roma so bi fada wusu wa rehabilitation center kesiye womo abodam womo manu wi womo isi womo go e dia kosa ne pen enura ni e se enkosa na fe enkocha na de kakra no mfa no moa womo a ebu ho no ne no womo nkasa se still adida so e wo ho mo womo ye no womo ho no ana nya nkra se e emra health directive na enkomo ho imba briefing a eba ya ne se ababa obi odi sie etumiensa omokwata sie no approve positive na lab investigation ebi wo ha entwa ha. The process is that yes our first one na I was say omego Kumasi South Hospital ho na yekoye fana test ebu sa de no obi a ana say onibi and the awia no na mpanimfo ayi ho arrangement de ambulance de sa uraba yi akọ ya no pen de akọji briefing so omukọ ho no amkoye further investigation no ampa the urano wu ana say ebia lab investigation no and ebia entimi anye ho adwuma papa e de no pen de media confirmation and the edi car no de Yeah, quite positive. They will need further investigation to prove Tampa will be an answer movie. The Afanoco Kumasi South Hospital. They say governor was and then for the here. So mommy a report so I'm test on me and say this here. They said they hold the NCT.
It's in a KCCR and a woman yes our testy.
I one more quite year no yeah unity no. You one more year contact tracing.
Okay.
You one more call from place to place. And the almost year no more at the call, almost year no the call. Me, my voluntary, the media call. Now, who can I say? If you are with the eye and come with the answer, like I say, would you be behind him? No more year we are. Now, proof positive one. Almost a year further investigation. About at the end, baby, I would be one say South Hospital. I want to have a year further investigation to prove that. And you are the end of your and they're on the action. And the first one already is put there positive. You train further a year and now the confirmation bar. And they make them the testimony. I can say I will be an answer when you be.
Okay. Na answer na we beba ne de na munya case bia wo ho.
Ansana we beba no. Said they make us the Ghana man penny or the two jano. There was a year bia near Copim and Rano. Now you are testing over 1,000 people. But near your case, I tested 1,000 people every day on my report. And they say, so my compliment run apart, you know, share for you know. Now over 1,000 people, but near your case, the way and I case Abemwa, and then you bet my confirm, am I and I said, you also obey my catcher.
Okay. Na kwan ben so na won fa so for so ye precautionary measures itichiru Ghana mampani ade ato Ghana fo nyina enim se ye ni so e wo mensin nim.
Me da say every day one Ghana mampani ade to Ghana. Yet various committees ebeboa amagment in the makoso. And yes, task force a hold 1 million. And yet two almost actual monitoring. And the Nino a police for NADMO. And in all the security agencies, you know, and America, Ecoba, you see necessary barriers. I will probably have also Ubia be so. And now, Yanso, divisional commander, and the Diba, Commission Diba, Yanso fetch it, and who say, Ubia, AD, and Branso Kamakama. And the Yaya, Copitamano, another room, or let's say, lockdown. Lockdown, feel on your night. You go so I by your name, at the Pampo Biashia, and near the kitchen, you're going to one year, the opportunity. Our Tafo government hospital. And she encourage you more. Omuya, yes, you to be chairman. And precaution measures in the put in place. Yeah, was here in the area. But unfortunately, like any other place in Ghana, you know, them ranches one or more empty. And flow more, yeah, no more akata. Police for us, a rubber. It will be on Tabacano Bianzo, Yama, Embra, and Yedima. So we said Neko Kotua, Yam Fanunko, we said Mituma, Yam Fanutum, and the bar, Bema Ghana for who there, and the Briaba. Don't our part, you know, and they are street agents, and then that move, and I will call health director, you know, the Osei Biane, and Biania near Noah Bank of 4, the Osei Biano, yeah, near Noah Biane 4,000 a day. Probably a big area. And what they call location A, now location B for one's off a year. We could be an ST for one's off a year. But yeah, but more than I can crack, I was saying, yeah, it's me and my department about from Kakra.
Okay. Na mudwa sonso eno so adwade fo no mudi social distancing protocols no so.
Me that's it. So what to say? You see, a JBR air and a shift here. Now, Quabre for one to see. The name market meeting in our meeting from various markets. And the two men who are the Albany was to be our boy. Said by ye, now Yadiano and spread intention. The two men, it's a babia, market with different doors. And younger then, the person you came, you know, and I used to be an The baby a could be out of the 82 when they say, yeah, run a ship. The local government of Warfare, the Macata ships are there on the ship. Every case ships in the day. The Kuma for a year 9 years. You know, Banner. Na adeɛ kyi a na mmiri aba adeɛ kyi a na de wɔda tum so aba ɛnam fo yɛ nsia yɛnkyɛ mmienu mmiɛnsa ba na adeɛ kyi a na mmiɛnsa ba sɛ bankefoɔ yɛ du a enum ba na adeɛ kyi a ne enum na aba in fact na the issue see a cruise market down no wɔsi ɛnya no second look because nipa yɛ dɛn yɛ bɛdidi ɛdu cruise market na wɔn bɛ shift akɔ the next market the congestion will be double congestion will be double. The Quabri has done here. Na left here, a cover beyond Ubia, so a diso. The issue Kakra, and Tonso, and the normal contrast. Aries over there is still in force. And will be a United say, Obakabu, you be a continuum home, and become one I am. And the Jabia will have the ano, the other shift, Wapa, again, Lorry Station, and that 10 stations, so you're not contrast. Because some and that tells you that more than 50. People say, "Oh, we say," and never question was so. Me na me ko biya o. I want to be better than the aqua. I'm so. Now that I'm here, I say, I know me say shift the same. Same si share. If you would ye, the more you 50, 25, and got to left here. Not 25. Agyeman. I dear chia. Not what that 25 from Waba. The more money, no more moon chip. No more palace in them. Na mo de ma me be ma police the obo se wo ba eneme mini na ihu na kina principal be chem e di driver fu bia station bia yo mo de abram ya e hye me sisi a e de no so kwa lorry stations so e mu ati kama obia e comply for come yare abeti se bi be fi ho enti no de measures a they put in place bebre yasua so na implement ya e be boa. And the crossing down the market, the baby one, like my sexual market. What do you mean? That what do you mean? Oral shift. But we need to have another way. The baby almost be a copper so. Yedi ako a beboa. The different people where they are mutu be. We take we am mu yam rekakra. The beboa no be no nya fa ko di. The market area say there we are running the system. Okota station there we are running the system one. Very very effective of Abraham.
Okay, and let's say, but one of the awoken, and let's say, one more aid disopa, and let's say, what do you go for?
One implementation. Banner and sister banner, they will tell you, say, go for an sister over. No more car, see, and sister will be Pierre Montin cry. There is a congestion of a phone.
Okay, now, Ecoba say, Eco ye who I say, but to you, say, no, ubi, attested positive, I saw more further analysis, further investigations now. Omu say yampa say dipanya bi ana say onye bi no eno no edi hu bi edi abo manfo
media ade di hu di ahie manana obi asu edi we no sa beba ebu no course bebre na aba na obi adi ko obi aba me say omo ento omo wan they see ebenya further information no near catch on but still ya no obi a mo ho amodin say emra Ghana Mampeni, and other than Kokuado, Ediaba, and Bra Health Directory for the Abba, Information Service, and some of the numbers. Young say, a bit so now a day as you do, but it would yet a day album, various platforms, a dear he, now go for more premier booster men and ones that they be in Jesus, a Wamba, now the by 8-9 o'clock room, the bigger confirmation. Now I can't tell.
Okay. The panel so you're indigenous, you'll be free.
I said, music can offer Baba, what is the Dumiansa? I said, offer fruit cry. 13-year-old girl, offer fruit. I want to be so area here.
Okay. You better say none of pay, say when you didn't come on.
You may so, Madam.
Namisha. Jenny Honorable Nana Osei Sibibunsu. Or municipal chief executive of Kwabiri East, and you didn't come because yet he said a year Kwabiri East or record on my first case. Then no Baba when you fear do me and sa wafer fruit 13 years pa on yem. Hey, yeah, Asem. Okay, it's the Baba way and they Aquacobasa were tested positive. Now one more year further analysis and who sampa say a positive and our testiana. For our messages in the 0277 860644 0277 860644. Also, go so with you as we become with it 100.9.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
What? But dear Bakwan did na Bakwan in fact, and ne dear Duchum. Adwaka no kure. Ebusrafo de bi dia ba afra kurasa ba pa beka no kuraka. Da bi o. Yenya hoho bia wo fia ha. What? Fi say na Bakwan wo hwe ni ne sane a ne de ne sane a chirhwam site no a. Ete se kurasa ba no a wo besra no wotade ba no bi. Oh, ene ne de wati.
Neat palm nut extract and me dia bo abenkwan sa.
Neat palm nut extract.
Ane abefefe de dirty apa wo kan wasemi. Eno bi na neat foods o ma chia gu chansi mu. Enti se dia mensa brekora wa benwo. Na fe na me ko sai brakọ no abewo jaso enko wo nko chi mefe ne nwa ho ena me dia ya benkwan ani steam.
Oh, na se neat foods e dia bekwan abade a ena no ato manfo bre so.
E bre do matimi so pa fi say abenkwan we ne ye giadaje. Enti se wonya neat palm nut extract a wo mre kora. E say aba bri so ena ode aye. Na nam kitua bi mpo a wo ba no nkwan atafre won sa. Neat palm extract anase neat abenkwan. Ne e de ne say emu ohwam te say abenkwan ye nim dadaada no a. Ana so bie so nya dio. Wodo sa so mu who no wa bie so wo mra kra.
Neat palm nut extract. Oh, come on. Na oni bibi. What dia sound kwan we pada wo di neat palm no bia be ya be kwan mesro mi di a wo bia bo punu a wo sum ni ho.
Oh, wa so.
Me am padi di sem bia.
Yo, oni amanfo a mo pe bia no bia nko supermarket. Ani jom
FDA ahwehwe se adwade nkratoe mu agye atum se eye.
Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi eti ya menu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dada menya wofo yi papa so ba fie ni anwie fufuo ya asam aba na so oben wadi fufuo di edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro beye de ni ehwie fufuo a akode wo nwane
adwa mo adwuma se me ni fie adwuma di mini fufuo kakra ba o medie no eno to metwa mada pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira
wati ate na make am meboa
ebo de odi komum na sese ade obra to otwa fufuo ai wo wodwo pam na wo ma asiu na wotimu aba na wo sadade na wo temfra kwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu ada kam kama ya fra no need fufuo a
eni anu bi na masori ba antilizi kama me di ye yo
sese bia
ma me hwe oh bia need fufuo eye kama say bode fufuo ne mankan fufuo papa bi na wo kan say twan eposim na ede na me so kan so anti o simanu mpɛ no wa wie wo hwie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa need fufuo a ma ko to bi kura ba ne say se de Ghana for si pom fufuo no anu an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufuo won pam wo drom ne we nu a wo ho susuna bia wom wo nso de bode ne mankan fufuo papa bi
ejanie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mojaduro ana pawia ne anadwo a wo koda
need fufuo supermarket bia mu need fufuo e wo fi a eni gye nko a
FDA ahwehwe se adwade nkratoe mu agye atum se eye.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Asem inabeko. Miara heyo miara. Ejume inabeke. Miara heyo miara. Obire inabeko. Miara heyo miara. Asemi pesini kwa miara. Asemi miara. Asemi pesini kwa miara. Pesini kwa miara. Obele kwa miara heyo miara. Asemi pesini kwa miara. Asemi miara. Asemi pesini kwa miara. Pesini kwa miara. Obele pesini kwa miara.
Yamagana for akwa baby medeba asemi di kan dwumedie so with neat 100.9. Wadwe kyerɛ baby ade be found WhatsApp messages no What the befa 0277860644 0277 860644 and they said the midi kan you know you are my special guest I would you so Samson Samson Asaki Awingobit in the same fifia na say and no the same name eti and now baba be coming home ewa ha or sign your presidential hopeful because of person kotu franka edema amanyoku People's National Convention eti Samson Asaki Awingobit ewa ha answer na no ma make a message si kakra we say 13 years pregnant hey iti yeblemu hwan the parents are now say onwemu na hwan kra na enyim obi a wanya 13 years ese ye che no tumo iti I'm so sorry for her because awokofo obi a wanya 13 years a wo be ma na say ye chew because a defilement Ghana yemra no age of consent no 16 years it is awokofo obi a onye 16 years a ese ye chew to me ese ye hwehwe abaywa no bema otumi na nyem ya abaywa na esusu se kwabiri east where wenya wa test positive for COVID-19 no wenya 13 years onyem ese ye hwehwe bema na ye chi no na ye charging for defilement because wakọ fefe akoda no no what the act builder and not the buy. We say good morning, bro. God bless you for the good job that you are doing for Mother Ghana. Please, if those selling in our various markets are not ready to abide by the measures of COVID-19 for our own sake, then to me all the markets must be shut down for everyone to sell his or her products in from his or her house. I think what is happening in other countries must be telecast on our various TV stations for them to see. I thank our God-given president for extending the closure of our borders. Regards to my boss Ken Crunchy for Kankwe North and Honorable Sarah Joseph for Domi Kwabenya constituency and all members of Osunoma at Taifa Junction. We are Chiniba Kwame Brako, born and brand friend Akran of the Abbey. We say COVID-19 has significantly affected our lives. Let's do well to observe the enhanced hygienic protocols as directed by the president. Wash your hands or sanitize regularly and practicing social distancing. We are your odoi or the free tema ena or the abba. That's say and it will message. We say good morning, Jeerry. You are doing a fantastic job. We are Lizzie the free caswa. Me that say Lizzie. Samson Asaki Awingobit. What's in I say? Samson, Marche.
The Josu.
It is say?
I don't, Agyeman de Brian Brand, but we have 7 Mother Ghana. You could see tightness in me. And that's just how.
Yeah, me to me.
The stress in the job. But no, some say, I won't go near a day. I won't go near a mammy woman. No.
Yeah.
Na ati from Pomocho, na Gafra, somewhere Mecano, a binum be say, TS, a binum sube say, Raho. But all in all, no, send me as a living testimony, no, it should be joyful through the living. And after the dead, your bomb price and your on democracy. Mamma woman, papa worry me.
Okay.
Na me send me 3 months old. Now at that time no, it was enough. What those days no, you're too deep. Them sa. I'm saying papa called Jum and now called Fum na omo no to kwabi asi. Na to kwani si no em say obi a wo fresh and I didn't yet to say obi a onyo. Back no me me papa na page no. But ma na me see me see mama ji. Say mama true me. Ti ono no na tumana
say
oba wo no oba kola na ba hunu no say we ya kola ba ja kola ba to from you ti mami em say tumana tuye na me free from mami so bofom still nipa no dream me ho or that so he went ahead to fight with my mother. Okay. The mama go from na odi konja ya kitchen stool la ya de Bonjour, last month, yes,
teacher, ni be
or the tram me mommy rips so that led to my mother. I mean, she had internal bleeding. Those days, I mean, you wouldn't have known. And then she passed away.
Oh,
so as she passed away, you know,
3 months.
No, yeah. See, at that time, as at 79, when about me, those days, you need children's home, you need fatia, you bet me for call control. So, Omodi call me nana ho, mammy ho. So, Omodi do, you see, Omodi will do dambi before you cross to my mother family side. No? There's a dam. And then mammy the children say, I said, no, sister, I said, no, Gina Gintim Grat, me, and Jawi, Kulawi, and I'm going to call over Savavana. My back was David, me, nana, Babbe, my back, Yeerry, said David, so, send back, woo, me, woo, Mumfakona, abroad, whom was abroad on to call. There was a Muka mammy, yeah, abroad on to call whom the Badon, yes, you know. Say, or say, and Mumfakula and Brown. Jomodim, me, mammy, children say, and I'm to river near. No cocache almost opened my banner, my cavi. The mammy said, David, my manager and I'm not asking it. Oh, me sure the pa. See, and Omodim coffee. To me, coffee, Minna and Casse. Say, thanks. Young couple by the crampoir. A quawe, or by any particular. Then young couple a borno. Or be antimiseno, Daja. Or the dinner, Minna, no, did I win go bit. I win go with a say. Yanko bon nipa dasine de
intimi so aya kasa ben a
aya kusasi say kusasi free ball
kusasi oh
ndi aya me
it's not just a well home
ndi ma me no da me who fan man picture brother I'm say those I champion time almost that small passport me kai say friend bi me free school buy I'm say bokusek buy and yes bokusek by that time mo I mean after of course after Jesus I mean bokusek in secondary school I'm say me first year and second year me come me start paying her and all the picture be tell me say we here me see me nim no I say oh nim no me say oti ha no ni
na
osu mzade also ye ma me new me say oh fama me and all the mama and me say mboto me say me coffee me need dey kwasi so my rap picture no nti na me tell Sam, me mammy, the chiban, or does it even just 3 days ago, or say, or person, if he was a room shoot a family season to open cement. And so, you see me feel no until Uncle Ye spent $4. Anytime Nicola me no me home school. I am open money because who can see family? I am to me can to say, who can see I'm found to Pununa, I'm even too much. About second, it's just a Minua ana me mouse can all the yesterday. I was saying who roofie I did that. Me roofie that. Okay. Go back. I mean, everything is. I mean, all right. That's how God creates. That's how.
A sad story, yes, but a living testimony.
It's a living testimony. Absolutely. Everything medical can say. It's also every Christmas, Christmas or 24 26 going no. Then my family take the lead. Then I will be the last person to follow.
Wow.
And say, send a man for Bob Buffy. Say, me, Shaman, no. I don't bad. I say, Crumbia person call bar to bar, but so many remember I mean call bar.
Yeah.
It's between your bar and Sunday or bar. And we are go bra after we can so much. Oh, don't worry, I'm aware, but I men yankopon. Men ho ya. Say mbaka say we do come ma me no. Was oyem papa ire. That's the me papa the first wife. I take care of her, I take care of the children. Even the baba go on national security. Or problems there. I go there. Yeah, of course, yes. I mean, there's no need. I mean, Yemen maybe say no. Yankopon maybe say not me. Yeah.
Ono krande sanka mo chi ni tum ba na sanka ode.
Oh, well, I mean, those days there. I mean, and well, I am to come and see and whether it was reported to police station or it wasn't reported self, I wouldn't even know.
Okay. All right.
But the truth is that
that's with this touch story well with the abrene did say what can you say in so no obi ate ane nipa no nso obe odebe susudia e wona brabo
amba bro
Samson mujisi na te samne say so far and no me kosen what me can tell me for say Samson Asaki oye executive secretary the ma Importers and Exporters Association na osanye presidential hopeful and saying opeso obetum frank adema eye PNC People's National Convention eye ahead of abattoir ye ba betunti ene ba bedi hu komo pa
e fa eye kube
PNC
yes eye kube
ono na opeso otum franka edema eye PNC now just in that in some is that say
well mami chauti for na mempa mo jose story a medima na pawe no mse ayaya ba mekasa no medi che mami no enti me hwe no
okay
ekopim time man yakopo be fro no it's over 80 years old lady the yakopo yakopo book no kire say yamfa che so many fools nti as many why I say me kun sa ntokwa no the happiness thing is that she lived to see that nipa ono no mami kun ntokwa no she's now the cornerstone of the family and it's a pivotal person in the family that should be my happiness and that's where I draw my consolate from they're trying to say Gisnet and Unipass are somewhere there let me say Thursday a meeting our Ghana Port and Harbour Authority Tower where the trade minister led a very powerful delegation from government to come and meet stakeholders no gift Quebec Achak Important Export Association Deputy Minister of Finance Honorable Kweku Kwacheka Acting Commissioner General ka and then Commissioner of Custom ka I'm say nipa no mhwe nim se me be hunu no mba any minister of senior minister but no representative in the buy and they are trying to say ne senior advisor in the deal much buy but yet me catch from say what actually happened they should not underrate with the stakeholders okay say maybe buy me call Metro TV now yeah bisa for that tip say January this year and February this year Metro TV more program your friend of business focus the question that one of the questions that was posed to me was that should they what do you call it do I endorse Unipass as a superior as compared to GSNet or do I say Unipass should go GSNet should go and Unipass come and I said well from the paper point of view, no, they were able to tell us it's superior, is the best. We call your friends saying North Korea and South Korea, right? But because that's where the Korea is coming from. The technical people are coming from, and it is one of the best. And of course, we share worldwide custom transactions and a custom clearance. You can say the best customs are coming from. In terms of technical wise, it's coming from South Korea, leading the whole world, and so the system was coming from there. But in Ghana here, no, they have a program that they haven't started implementing. No, I can't vouch my heart out to say that it's the best until I see it implemented. That was why when Eddie Akron of the your friend saying gift president, the current president can say
Ghana Institute of Faith Forward.
Unipass was not going to be the best and was kicking against. I said, as a professional, we need not to say that. We can only wait till when the policy is implemented. We see their shortfalls, their weaknesses, then we will tell them in their plain eyes that this policy cannot stand with the time of test. But having said that, we saw what happened on the 28th, 29th, and as 30th that I said we had a meeting with the government delegation. No? The attorney said, I strongly believe the senior minister, and I've said this without without fear or favor. I said the senior minister was given ill advice. If you remember, paperless, when Vice President Bawen was saying that it will be 4 hours clearance, I said this thing again. And today, I'm sure you can testify that we don't clear goods at the port within 4 hours. And so I strongly believe that the government were supposed to, or through the senior minister, they did not give him proper advice. It was ill advice. The way he wrote his letter. When letter now, what I say, even it's Rollis time. If Rollis, as a military man, he's not more acting the way this letter was acted. You just wrote a letter to a bigger stakeholder like GSNet and said, entry declaration through your system after 27th. By 28th, if they haven't paid duty yet, they should do a re-entry on what do you call it, on the new system. That is the Unipass system. And then GSNet continue from 28th and end 15th May. This was what the letter wrote. So, so it's afterwards or afterthought that the Commissioner General probably was advised that no, you issue a letter to GSNet telling them to work till 30th so that by June GSNet will take over. So he also came out with a letter. But on the senior minister letter to the GSNet and West Blue, no, did not tell them that wait for instructions from Jeerry, General Revenue Authority. Yeah. So now there was two letters that came. One coming from Senior Minister Office saying those who are doing declaration on your system by 28th, if they've not, and that letter came around 26 or thereabout or so. So by 28th, if they haven't paid duty, they should do new entries on Unipass. And by 15th of May, leave the port. Another person came with a letter saying, oh, continue with your work till 31st May. So who has the power? The Senior Minister and the GRA Commissioner General, who has the power? The letter that came from Senior Minister to the service providers did not tell them wait for the directive coming from GRA. If they had said wait for instructions from GRA, then this GRA letter that came in the night of 27th, they would have adhered to it. So they were acting based on what the Senior Minister did. So that one day, anybody who put in declaration on 28th, this system tell them that go and do your new entries, on Unipass. Now, because I said he was ill-advised, they should have advised the Senior Minister that from 19th of from 20th of March, where we started the lockdown, till 19th of April, where the president lifted the lockdown, shipping lines or vessels started calling in Tema ports, right? Or let's say even on the 20th or 21st going of April, shipping company or vessels started calling for in Tema port. And the regulation is that before the vessel comes, it's like we'll go to airport. Before the flight land in Kotoka, 24 hours to the landing, I think they sent ahead. They've said they have to send air manifest to aviation. So they know, to aviation. No flight. They know that who are those who are VVIP. I mean, what cargo they bring? Is there dangerous cargo? So they prepared all those people to be on standby. So now about the port system and the maritime system. If the vessels come 72 hours before they bed at GPH, they have to send the manifest ahead so those manifests have come to the GSNet system. Now, the manifest that GSNet system on the 28th that you were talking about. So between 26 and 27, they should have asked, or technically, if the Senior Minister was properly advised, they would have asked the custom to go into GSNet system and extract job that have not worked on, or they have not sent declaration yet, and offload those manifests onto the Unipass system, so that when you do declaration, it picks automatically. But they didn't do that. The manifest was sitting on GSNet. Now you said they should leave by 15th. So this person say work till 31st. So they had to say, oh, go and do an entry on it. The system was down. The system, I don't know whether they off it, they switch something off. But I said in my interview, and it's still on record, I said, I told them as at on the February or January when I appeared on Metro TV, say if government doesn't treat this thing with courtesy, or the courtesy that adhere to, and GSNet switch off one of their key, the whole country will go into doom. And it actually happened on the 28th, 29th, 30th noon. And the port wasn't working. The port wasn't working. So absolutely. I said, "Obifa, because they didn't listen to the police." And I also said in that interview at Metro TV that before GSNet would go. Well, we like GISNet. I mean, all the stakeholders, if you ask us about GISNet, they will tell you we like GISNet. And GISNet has been there through people. They have been retraining, they have been improving, they have reinvested into their system. GISNet has worked very robust. Even paperless time, we saw how they have reinvested into the system. And clearance can now take, which used to take like 21 days or 2 weeks, is now within 2 to 3 days you can clear goods at the port. So someone will ask why now they are going for Unipass. But the government says still it is about revenue mobilization. Then you ask yourself, when paperless came, I remember it, in November, a vice president came and tell her how much they realized as a result as a result of Unipass. And he was comparing that period and the Jamama period. You remember? And say because of paperless, it has actually brought more revenue. So if you come to me and tell me that it's about revenue that you are bringing Unipass, fine. You were the same government that brought. It was the government that brought GCNet to us. It's the government that is bringing Unipass. What prevented you from saying, okay, Unipass, start with non-perishable cargo. You can't non-perishable cargo. Maybe you can start with CB or Porter, the front of Ruru, or more only cars. What you say? Maybe Japan Motors and other companies that they can bring full load of vessels of cars. You can start so that manifest can go to Unipass system. Then you can begin. You add maybe spare parts. Maybe then you add as time goes. Then you add maybe foods. Then then to add perishable. So from piloting basis, they can start with the particular companies doing piloting, right? For first month, second month, third month. By the 6th month, they would have gotten more data, more well-strength, and use those up and down time to be able to correct all the teething problem, and will now be robust in the next 6 to 1 year to take completely from GCNet. That's probably what, if they had asked me of my candid opinion, I would have advised. I'm not saying that Unipass is not superior, but I strongly believe, say, to take such a major industry player out from the port now, you cannot just take less than 20 days for them to be able to take over from completely. And they were supposed to take do piloting first, which the government didn't help them. And so if Unipass died today, it's the government did themselves even help to kill. And Unipass should have been smart to tell them that, look, yes, we are prepared, we are robust, we can take over. But sorry, we want to do test run, we want to do piloting first, so that we use the piloting period to be able to do what? So they can select some companies that are big companies, or that are claimed for small companies to do the trials, so that they use those trial period to be able to correct all the anomalies that will arise as they are piloting, and before they cannot talk of taking over completely. And so that is where we are. And you remember, say on Thursday, I was very hard on the minister. I said, okay, but from 28th, 29th until that day, 30th noon, you could realize that clearance didn't go through. So cargo that were supposed to leave the port on the 28th, 29th, and 30th noon, as at that time now, have to pay the mortgage rent. And I say, because it's not a make of the importer, no, the agent who didn't want to do the work. They are doing entries, they were doing process, they got a point, and because of your directive, it truncated, and everybody suffered, and the importer suffered the most. And so the albino should be able to absorb that demurrage and rent period. And you were telling me that they were leaving to Golden Jubilee House for a meeting, and that one he can't stand there to say Abano Beji to Manamunji. But the point is that Abano Beji duty at the end of the day. So if you get a duty at the end of the day, then absorb the demurrage and the rent from.
Okay. Na ede plan na enko yi ana isusu say Unipass ba be correct this anomalies.
Well, Obisa Abana say, what is the reason? They will tell you, say, because of revenue mobilization.
Meaning, say, na previous system
and second one, they will tell you that they want to start. Okay, before Paperless, West Blue, and GCNet wasn't all that communicating. When Paperless came, it also occurred again. But the government at the day tried to sit the two of them down to say that the two systems must communicate. So they integrated. What you say? So that the process will flow. So now they think that starting from system A and go to system B, there's one to use one system. You start on that system, you end on that system. So if there's downtimes, they cannot say, oh, it is GCNet or it is West Blue. What you say? But the ultimate aim they are reaching is that it's about revenue mobilization. So the question I asked that, I thought that was why we went to paperless. So after paperless, you said revenue became more. So the question, go and ask Vice President Bamoya, that why is it that Unipass is coming, or why are they bringing Unipass after he touted paperless to be one of the best tools that he has deployed without spending penny. You remember they said that government did not spend even one city in doing paperless implementation. So but the companies themselves, the West Blue and then the GCNet, had invested so much to make sure that Unipass work in the port. So they are recouping their money. And of course, I know West Blue is ending December this year, and then 2020, of course, and GCNet is running to 2023. So I even propose that why can't they make them run parallel when GCNet gradually end its legal contract, then Unipass can take over completely. But hey, this is government decision, and we have to go by it. On Thursday when they came to meet us with the stakeholders, they brought only Unipass. So we are here now. Their directive is that they have appealed back to GCNet, and they've appealed to your friends West Blue to open the system. On that very day when we were in the meeting, they had sent us a message that they were back, and I can tell you within 1 hour, GCNet had received about 1,500 declaration within from 12 to 1 p.m. on that very day. Yeah. GCNet is working now. Now the government decision now is that GCNet,
but they are working in parallel with one money Unipass in a year. Boom.
Yes, that's what we were told that, and so we asked. There was a technical question we asked them. You see, we are not technical people. You don't pretend to be technical when it's not within your area. We asked them. They say, "Oh, we met the GMs of shipping companies before coming to meet us." And we told them this was the worst from Honorable Alanko Jeerry, and you can call him today to the program. That we told the shipping lines that okay, from now GCNet will be back, West Blue will be back, and that the shipping lines should decide if they are sending the manifest, whether they should send the manifest to GCNet platform or they should send the manifest to West Blue platform. And I think that wasn't a thought through. I mean, because I don't tell people, they are acting haphazard. And what is the word? Is that it? They are acting haphazard because if they are not acting haphazardly, I strongly believe, say, if I was sitting in such a meeting, I would say, okay, you want GCNet to run parallel to when? And you want Unipass to take over. So, the same manifest that you are sending to GCNet system, send same manifest to Unipass system. So that the agent, if you're having 5 clients to clear for them or to work on them, maybe try 2 on GCNet, Unipass, and then try to use 3 on GCNet. So when you also come back to make a statement, okay, if you have 5, try 3 on Unipass and then try 2 on GCNet. So that till when you use that period to see how robust, how viable, how strongly Unipass will work. But to tell the shipping company that they can decide to send the manifest to either GCNet platform or Unipass platform. If I were to be the shipping company, I'll be sent to GCNet platform. And so as when you tell GCNet go again, they'll switch off their system and they will suffer again. I mean, strongly, I think it wasn't the thought true. And because they think they are the only people who know. They don't know. I guess they don't know anything. And that is because they don't know and they don't take advice from stakeholders and they don't engage us. That's how it costs us. Because if they had engaged us, we would have told them that look, let Unipass, they're at Takoradi now. Let them collect all the people that we're getting from Takoradi. When you come to the airport, start piloting there too. Till you are okay. I mean, we should be doing review every week to know their ups and their downs, and so we can encourage or we can advise from technical point of view. But the government thinks that they know best, and they don't know anything. Seriously, they don't know anything, and that has caused the government, the whole country, to this. And I can tell you that it affected the government expenditure as well, because every day, because with this COVID-19, the only area the government can get revenue to be drawing. I mean, anybody who check that hit the consolidated account is drawing from revenue from the port. And so for 28, 29, that issue wasn't paid. Do you think that it affect the government?
Okay. How you need 100 points now? Yeah, Samson and Sakia Wingo Beto, the executive secretary, the Importers and Exporters Association, or no, and now what training can now you go so no, eating como. Na a Unipass and GC net in Seminar, no, and I watch them where they are my no. As you saw, we see 100.9, you may be a Yasimidigan. Now, as I keep made no baby row political fortunes. I didn't know best between Frank Adema and PNC. I'll get you water, don't worry. I didn't know best between Frank Adema and PNC.
Well, I think strongly say Omo Amunim Samson Asake very well no. Omo Kachoro say 2008 or even before 2008, na Samson Asake your friend is saying PNC national constituency organizer in the Ashama constituency. At the time, and then 2004, I was even the constituency organizer in 2004, where Honorable Hajia was the parliamentary candidate in Ashama. I will campaign for her strongly, who then later became the member of Council of State in Ashama. On Professor Mel's government in his blessed memory. And 2007, we went to primaries in constituency primaries, and I won from Ajara. She contested again in the primaries, and Samson Asake won that elections and proceed to contest the national election. So Obianim say, my PNC there, Asake de Mwashama, me di PNC chipa, and I've been a staunch member of PNC in Ashama. And I've gone into after 28 elections, I went to my private businesses, private work, and I think it's time. I'm still a PSM member. Have you heard that Saka has declared his intention to take a card, or is a card bearer now with MPP or NDC? No, or have you heard me declaring that I'm no more a PSC fan, or I'm no more a PNC member? No. And so I strongly believe, say, sitting in my office and observing the proceedings or event unfolding from MPS, anytime I'm a team, my J, and Nit FM, and Peace FM, we can use PNC summer. And Dr. Mama no Kodisika, maybe Benamona no Kodisika, and I think yes, I mean, we've been getting negative reports anytime we hear anything about PNC, not in positive way since 2016. I mean, or after 2016 election. We've been hearing Utimi coming, and so the party eventually dying off. And even sometimes people see you as an appearance for more. And so, as a young man, I strongly believe, say, if I'm serving people, I've been able to set up an organization called the Importers and Exporters Association, and I'm very passionate on whatever I say I want to do, and I'm always a succeed. I always succeed in whatever I do in my capacity as someone who wants to do it and do it very well. And so I was sitting at the back and watching PNC, which is my party, which I wanted to serve in Parliament, and which I wanted to serve the people of Ashama. I strongly believe, say, I have built the image, I have built the name, I have built the capacity, I have built my strength, and I strongly believe, say, if the PNC give me the nod to leave the PNC, I believe that will make a positive impact. And I can tell you, since I declared my intention since February this year, 2020, the news in PSC has been very positive, has been very robust, and I'm sure you saw in my regalia when I visited the party headquarters. I mean, sometime is it March? Yeah, I think it's March or so. I'm sure you heard the news and you saw it on televisions, and so that tells you. And then the national chairman was very honest to said he said on air before all the reporters, and UTV was there. I believe UTV came to when I went to the party national headquarters, and he said he was categorically said that it has been a decade, and so decades mean years that he as a national chairman has not seen such a robust or such a regalia, such a drumming and dancing amidst of in the PNC party headquarters. So if you ask even people around Kutubabi, about Bana Johnson, they will tell you on the day Samson Asake came there to announce his presence. People even thought I've gone to file my nomination, or I went there to pick a nomination. No, that was just an announcement to tell them that I am interested and we are part of BAPA. In case they announce the nomination reopening, or the open nomination for people who want to contest to become the presidential candidate. Samson Asake is one of the candidates who will be interested to do so. And so can testify what you saw or what you've heard, and you people should be you are the kingmakers. And I strongly believe, say, I have brought the party image back, very momentum, want to rejuvenate the party, and since then till date, Obibaka PNC, at least one can positively point that there's one man called Samson Asake, who is Church for Penny Ama Importers and Exporters Association. He has declared his intention so far that he want to contest if they open. So I strongly believe that you, the media, should be pushing the party hierarchy by now. So but how many months left to election? Why haven't you people open your nomination? Who we know about Asake? Who is coming? I strongly believe that you people should be asking all these questions. But I have not heard anything from. So majority, maybe you can take the lead to ask to push the PNC party, because if we are serious as a political party, I strongly believe say by now we should have a presidential candidate in place. I have seen NDC know who is their candidate. I have seen APC know who is their candidate. I have seen MPP. You know that President Akufo-Addo is going. And so even today or yesterday, there's a rumor that former President Mahama want to introduce his vice candidate for the 2020 election. And PSC, who don't have the resources and I don't even have the numbers as it stands now. I think we supposed to even have a presidential candidate 2 years ago or a year ago, and that is why strategically in February this year I declared my intention to contest the presidential candidate. So I was thinking that February till now, at least they should have opened the PNC nomination by now, and then to ask those who want to pick form to contest should come to contest or forever remain, and Asake will be the man of the day. And so strongly, I can tell you, this has been my motivation. This has been my thoughts so far.
Okay, Yane Samson Asake, the executive secretary, the Importers and Exporters Association, the presidential hopeful for a PNC, and you go to and didn't come and watch the motivation and no motivating the entire also to Franca Edema a PNC. Now, Samson, what's your Ghana political terrain? The PNC must stand a woman saying, now, who did this over to the PNC about the Kunim 2020?
Oh, my Jeerry, I don't. It's possible. If you look at since 1992, the people who come to lead us, or the people who have been winning elections, and the people who have been serving us, are people who have worked and retired. People who have contributed their quota into this country. Apart from President Mama, who didn't attain 60 years when he became the president, or so. I don't know if my memory set me right, or he was President Mama won at age what? At 50 something.
50s. No, 50s.
Yes, I think now he's crossed 60. So you realize that that's the time you can contribute to your quota. Not at 70 years, not at 74, 75 years, or 78 years. Not at when President Kufuor came at his age, and at times was 68 or so when he also came, and when he was also in government, also 64, 65 when at times was in government as well. I mean, we strongly believe, say, if you go to Obama came to America at age, how old was he? 40 something.
40,
right?
yeah,
good,
40s.
Good,
yeah.
40s. And then Macron came to government in France at age 36. I mean, and look at their track record. I mean, you might have you should have the strength, physical strength. Not that people are medically are taking care of it you work as if you are strong. You are not strong. I mean, you see, you put Akufo-Addo in me, won't outflow him. He's an old man. He's supposed to be resting at home and taking care of his grandchildren, his great grandchildren. I mean, when you traveled to London some time ago, you hear that he went with his grandchildren to go. I mean, that is why you should be at home and they'll be playing grandpa, not you still want to make a decision or policies for, the youth aid. I think Ghana, if you look at the 2010 population census, it is very clear that the youth are the majority. The youth are more in the country. And then so we should take destiny into our own hands at the moment. We should be and then quite clearly, I'm sure if you take your own house here, despite group of companies, you can tell me from Father Dixon and whoever that you have them, look at their age and look at how they are performing. You go to multimedia, same thing. You go to Zenith Bank, you go to Stanbic Bank, you go to most of the banks that are performing, GT Bank, Fidelity Bank, you realize that the age category is between 28, 25 years to like 40 something years, and they are performing extremely well. And because that's the time you have the strength to work, to deliver, to be able to wake up early and everything. I think this is the time for we, the youth, to take this into our own hands. And the leaders of Ghana should be youth.
And then, am special from a year more previous flag bearer and our presidential candidate, Dr. Edward Mahama, say base or baby ma wo betimi e de no.
Well, I strongly believe say President Dr. Mahama have served the party since where Dr. Limam left it till now, until 2012 when Ayarga came. Until I can strongly tell that Dr. Mahama has not branded the party very well. The party is not attractive. The party is not like when Limam time it used to be.
Unbranded party.
Yeah, he didn't brand. And I can categorically, I can confidently tell you that has caused the misfortunes of the party. We used to have about at times 3 MPs in parliament, 4 MPs in parliament. We have lost them miserably. And 2012 was the worst election year that the PNC have lost all those seats. And so, and Dr. Muhammad coming back to 2016, if I were to be him, you should have concentrated on certain constituencies, especially in the north. Of course, every political party has a tradition, has the root where it's coming from. When you talk of NDC, they will tell you that the Volturians. When you talk of MPP, they will tell you that Asante region. So when you talk of PNC, they will tell you that it's from the northern region. So yes, of course, and so I wasn't surprised, rightly so, because I wasn't surprised when we were starting getting MPs. Said MPs. Every PNC were building MPs from the northern part of the country, and so I think strongly when he came back to 2016, he should have send a little resources to support those parliamentary candidates in the 3 northern regions, and we could have gotten more MPs in parliament by now. And so I think that when we talk of PNC is a third force party today, it's no more the third force party, because now everyone knows that we are not Ghana, we are now doing like 2-party state, and our constitution is front against that. We have to practice multi-party democracy.
Yeah, multi-party democracy.
So, Samson Asake is a brand name. I strongly believe, I'll be able to rebrand the party. I'll be able to reposition the party in the minds of Ghanaians. And then I am quite sure that people like you will be motivated to say, if Asake can become the presidential candidate, and then I think that let's try him and see. And I know that I'm getting those positive results from a lot of people. And so that has been my motivation. I believe, Asake in the helms of affairs, I'll bring motivation to a lot of youth.
But we can say Dr. Edward Mahama one party no anya attractive one brandy a your party ni ya na mostly because more party kuma mo betwe ya na mo align mo ho ebi wa NDC ebi wa MPP mo front line ankasa no aya na aya divided. Ohun ni sa.
Yes, strongly believe so. I believe so. It's because of I told you, if the leader is not if the leader is not marketable, if the leader, Dr. Mama Hades has gone. That is the fact you should know. Those that don't talk about Dr. Mama and they say, he has good policy for the country. Before you said, look, Jack and MPP hijacked it, national health insurance, you can call it whatever that the MPP first government took it and implemented it. I strongly believe his Hades has gone, and then he has to go back and relax and let the future be for the youth, or the youth take over from. Get like the man hand over to him. Talking about your question, I think I'm a brand master. I will be able to move. I'll be able to reconcile. And in fact, since 1996 to date, some party founding members and some faithful party members, one way or other, Dr. Mama probably have stepped on their feet, their toes, and they're angry, they're sitting in their homes, and they only leave Dr. Mama alone. And of course, rightly so. How can you have a president candidate campaigning without the national executive with him? You used to see MPP, NDC, the chairman is here, the president candidate is here, the vice candidate is here, the president candidate is here. In PNC, we don't see those things. And so I think that at my age, if they give me a nod, I will have to build those wounds. I will have to build consensus with those people. I would like to throw a challenge to those people that please come back. We need everybody. We need all on deck on tour. Ghanaians actually need Ghana for your third force party, your change, and that change will not be NDC or MPP. They want the Nkrumahs to come together. I even talk about some time ago. I was telling people that if I become the next flag bearer for the party, I will have to reach all out to the All Nkrumahs party, GUM and others, to see how best we can form. If we need to come, and rightly so, because Ghana for change, and the change shouldn't be only NDC. The change should not be MPP again. The change should be the Nkrumahs. Where are they? So we need to unite and strongly stand behind solidly to be able to grab power from this political party.
It's not just a Nkrumah is parties, and Chichoma by a number come boom. And I come back to me a form of strong task force.
Ghana for I'm more boy MPP, more boy NDC, and they have lost hope, and they are angry, and they don't want to hear MPP NDC. They are looking for a third first party. And that person, that's why I say PNC should not gamble. PNC should know that Asake coming at this point will not be a liability. I don't want to be a liability, and I cannot be a liability. I am an asset to the party, you know it. And so, and I'm communicating. I'm sure I'm communicating this morning with you. And you know that Yansa will Sama Mekano. And so strongly, I know that if they give me the opportunity, we will be able. You are talking about the party is not visible. Yes, I agree with you. The party is not visible. And that is why I am coming. I am visible, and I will make the party visible.
Now, contribution. And our legacy is being the wager. Our party no more, and I say, one of the measuring tool. Na ye dey hu say Asake dia wo waye wo party no mo ni say no amagwe e dey say ye hwe na one more to me dey to abade ma say be the party name 2020.
Oh, upa legacy a. Oka legacy, say legacy be me ja. Menyamba ye president candidate. But we want no legacy a as a party member.
Yeah.
As a party member from time I me party me serve as chairman me be parliamentary candidate till date no legacy be. Go into and you can Google, and all your listeners out there obi biara to my Google 2008 as a Kebejira candidate our chairman for the first time in history Greater Accra me have 558 votes. Besides say PNC candidate that have been contested in the Greater Accra, what has been their vote pattern? Ask. What has been their vote pattern?
When are the highest?
I'm telling you.
In Greater Accra.
I say Google. I say book no lie.
2012 elections.
2008 elections.
2008.
Yes, Google. So Asake is not just I'm not a small person. The people understand. Look, I serve my community. I am the. Sometimes people come to my house and I eat with my security. I eat with them. One bowl. We eat together. My community people come. Look, they have access to me. What you say? I stood on my grounds. And they know it. I led to make sure that we get light, we get road work opens into my community. What you say? May Asem Jeno, BBC, the York Road, BBC, the BBC Landlords Association Chairman. So I've been serving. And look, come to important export association. I brought the institution to the country. Right? I use my own money to buy the forms. I use my own money to register. I use my own money to rent the office. The first office. You can call Benamona's engineer brother, Kennedy Mona. You know him, right? And he will tell you. And I liked it. And today, look, all the media houses, no matter they are talking about harbor issues, at the end of the day, in their meetings, their editorial meetings, someone will tell them, please, if you need the truth of this issue, call Asake. And that's been. I said I will never compromise. So if I can say people who can afford to provide 3 square meals a day, but yet they still want voice to representing them, I think there are more vulnerable people in society that need voice to represent, and that voice could be Asake, or it's Asake, not could be, it's Asake.
But I idea Manyoko for Nebia about hoping say won't be influenced so and the teacher with the 2 major political parties. The MPP and the NDC, some bet try, some bet chung. Edward Bemana, because Anasana, it be about hopping. So that they can influence you to come and join one more party.
Oh, no, I've maybe said what question by me, but if they go to even a meeting to discuss that, how can we get Asake to our side or influence me to join their party? Somebody will be there who will definitely tell them that guy is a focused guy. Sure.
Send the panel about one.
They will tell somebody would in the other if they sit 10 or 20 to discuss that how can we get Asake to be part of our camp or to come and join our party, they will tell that guy is focused guy. Somebody will definitely tell them that guy is focused, whether NDC or MPP. But as you said, as rightly said, I mean I know all the minority parties anytime there are election year, they either the MPP or the NDC would want to speak to them, and maybe if they need logistics or whatever, they can support you. Of course, I'm a young guy, but that doesn't mean that you're coming to buy my conscience.
Okay. Now, Yansha a year party, no.
And our question not to say, maybe many minutes, yes.
What I'm saying is, say a year na a year Amayuku in Kumano, said a year from Obetwe you go am executives kran say national issues be eba. Executives need to be divided. Where you can win, now we also can be before. A typical example, a new register ye baba be mo front so get divided.
Yeah, but you are diverting. You are diverting the issue. You ask a question and I answered, and I asked that the question that you asked and I answered. And now, but you are, it's like you are now building on your question.
Yeah, no, I'm building the premise. As I can say, I'm building on the premise.
Yes, so I give you.
Divided. So bit here, children, who say mono as a money focus. So that's here. It's a bit so you be again say MPP Mumu, NDC, or Mumu. It's about the sana and BB I divided. That is where I was building my premise from the question.
Well, rightly so. Yes, even 2008 when I contested the parliamentary candidate, and there was a second round in this country for general election. We went to, and Dr. Mahan was a presidential candidate at the moment at the time. We went to a meeting to agree whether we were going to support MPP or NDC for that second round. At the end of the day, Dr. Mahama didn't vote, so there was no consensus as to where we were going. And already MPP had worked their way out, NDC had worked their way out. So Benamona, now the chairman, he was a secretary at the time, now the national chairman, and Honorable Ajara Ali, who was a member of Council of State. They went to NDC. They went and support, and they even campaign. We saw them in campaign grounds, especially Ajara Ali went out to campaign for Professor Mills. And so when he won, she was appointed. And so if we talk, people say, Beramona is allegiant to NDC. Then Honorable Moses Bayarga and Haruna Bayarga and others. We also took some of us, and I was part, and Henry Asante. And we also went to the MPP side for Akufado 2008 second round. And so it has been a tradition in the party. It seems like MPP, anytime the PNC want to organize whether they are national congress or they are elect national officials, it's like MPP always have their candidate in our camp, and like NDC always have their candidate in our camp. So when they vote and they won and they come to consensus as to where we are going to support, if there's second round, it's always divided. You can never get 100%. So yes, that has been. I must admit that has been the tradition. But I strongly believe so. Your party first. Whatever you do, should not do anything that will bring any negative image to the party. What I see that I'm not happy is that presidential candidate campaigning without the national executive is a suicide. You the candidate should know that there's a problem somewhere, and that's rightly so, because if MPP is financing national executive to go and elect or contest in our party and win as national executive, and NDC is also financing candidates to go and contest national executive and win as national executive, and at the end of the day, your service there is not for the PNC but to serve the interests of MPP or NDC, then you better just go and pick a card to join NDC or MPP and know that you become an MPP by a card bearer member. But if you have contested and you went there to raise resources, or you've gone there to ask for funds and they supported you, and you've won your election, your position as a PNC national chairman or PNC general secretary or whatever, if your presidential candidate is going out, you have to go all out with him to contest, to campaign, until if there's any second round, then you cannot think of where to go. So rightly so, I think your question is not out of place.
Okay, but the performance of this current national executives on PNC. What is it?
Well, you are not specific. If you say you share this current national executive of the PNC, Dr. Mama, I will take what Dr. Mama said.
But Dr. Mama is a leader.
He was in the 2015 election, and he came out to say that the national chairman and the national executive did not support him, did not campaign with him. And so, and truly so, we are seeing him. I've never seen him mounted a campaign platform with the national chairman at the time in 2016 election. And so I don't know whether I'm taking what Dr. Mama said or I'll take what Benamona is saying. So I strongly that's why I said that they did not brand the party very well, and that is why
this current national executive, so man branded party the year, blame no the man why have they failed?
I will not give the blame to Dr. Mama alone. I mean to all the party executives because rightly so they were supposed to go out all out, and we've seen visibly campaigning seriously with the leader of the party. And Dr. Mama, you asked whether if Dr. Mama is still a leader. Yes, according to the PNC constitution. The presidential candidate is the leader, and so Dr. Mama is the leader of the party.
It's still the leader.
It's still the leader
until
another flag bearer.
Another flag bearer.
Yes.
It's a motor baby constitution recognized.
Yes.
A year there or two Frank in the previous election as the leader.
Yes, Dr. Mama is the leader of the party.
But would you suggest or would you agree to be a Bekase national executives and all some would change the face of the national executive? Would you agree?
Well, I don't know that person analysis, but as I said in my submission, there's no need for you to come and take a national position, be it the chairman, be it the general secretary, be it the first vice chairman, be it the women organizer, be it second vice or whatever, or national organizer, and your presidential candidate is campaigning, and you are not out there to be seen. Of course, if that's a call, I think it's a rightly so.
Okay. What's good so with you 100.9 yene Samson Asaki Awingo bit. In fact, or your presidential hope for the political fortunes and the Yuguswa, yene ready home come say Obetu Frank Adiama PNC. At the same time, you're the executive secretary, the Mine Importers and Exporters Association, or no Yuguswa, yene Indian command. Medical catch us a latter part of the show, no. Adiamania, your prophet Isaac of Hinijima, yene baby din command and share, said you might COVID-19 or kwa year con, the religious aspect of it, Yabeke. And the baby kase ebeya you COVID-19 be sorry because said the annual kono ya had you into be sorry better now can practice the precautionary measures and the can na idea many papa ebedi home come another pay we need 100.9 as we speak in the idea Samson Asaki go Peter presidential hopeful obeso 2 frank adema a PNC on the Yuguswa yeneno AD and come Samson well well a Britain as some way Congress. Said that COVID-19 are being minimum sign and was what is some open for your arrangements.
To say that.
Well, there may be some arrangements and 1 year ahead of Congress as a moko. This year, and as a motor about a new executives.
So this year election, I mean, we are late. We are behind time. You know it. It's not me. It's not Asake who's saying it. Any serious political party should have our. I mean, if MPP, NDC has all the resources allotted to them and they have a candidate running all over the country, and PNC has no candidate. I mean, and I came and I was thinking that PNC national executive should have been happy that this time it's not the time those days that you go and look for somebody a power job, but Asake was motivated by himself. I came out boldly to another me a partner. If I think that I've reached a point, the line to contest as president candidate, me declare I don't need anyone to come and appeal to me. By now, they should have open nomination for us to pick. Yeah. I mean, we know whoever is
because there's a time frame. The time frame is very limited.
I've not seen any official communique, but I think when I went to the party head office to call on to declare my intention to the national executive, the national chairman said, I think he was talking about May, June. As of now, the COVID-19 lockdown came out now. I've not heard anything from him. And I think that the media should be calling Benamona to ask him, Chairman Benamona to ask him, when is your party going to national election? I mean, you people are saying that no new register, old register. Who is your presidential candidate? Who are you marketing to go with the old register for election? I mean, PSC needed automatically. You cannot have a national chairman who's fighting for the party that we don't need new register, we need the old register. Rightly so, in his mind, who is your presidential candidate? Where are you going?
It's a bit difficult. Will be too frank. PNC. Looking at the time, your friend is.
That's what I'm saying. That you, the media, are not helping. You're supposed to push the chairman to get to the leader. You're supposed to push Dr. Mahama. So it's PNC. What I don't know. I'm being told that some regions have not done their elections. Some concerns have not even done their elections. Meanwhile, we are going for 2020 election strongly. So it is.
Wouldn't it be difficult for you? Say, Pastor, one more to about
the matter. I mean, I have sleepless nights on this. Anytime I think about it,
and yet it doesn't discourage you. Say,
no, it won't discourage me. It doesn't matter. I mean, we can. I mean, Ghana funding me, papa. I mean, it's not as compared to somebody to go and bring that. Nobody knows him in this country. So I see somebody put somebody on our national platforms. One Professor Agbango, and they put his long CV, and I said, "They ask who's Professor Agbango? Do you know him?"
It's just so
you're back. It's already branded. It's already sitting in the minds of Ghanaians. People will testify. People say, oh, "We know about that guy. We'll be hearing of him, and then he can do something." And I look strongly. I will be a threat to NDC MPP.
Are you sure?
Strongly believe. Oh, I'll be a threat to NDC MPP because the business community what in every country that is doing well. You go to the Germany and other countries. It's because of manufacturing sector that is doing very well, extremely well. In our manufacturing industry here, now that we are even going for after Africa Continental Free Trade, we are talking about quota free, duty free. Go to South Africa, they are part of us. South Africa, how much are their business community borrowing to do business? Go to South Africa, what is the utility rate for industries there? So even when COVID-19 came, I was the first person to issue a statement that the industries now, our industry needs stimulus packages. The government, you will see it. It's on GNA. It's on Ghana News Agency. It is there or Ghana Web. You can get it there. I was the first one to have issued that. And I said, this is the time that Ghanaian manufacturer can position. The government should be able to give them incentive to be positioned and produce more. So they are no more producing to feed us. They are producing to feed even China that are locked down. They are producing to feed almighty Germany that have been producing to locked down. We are producing to feed American artists. We need. Am I right? You go to some of the banks, they don't borrow at 25% interest rate.
Yeah.
So if you are not on knock up. No, this is because there would be in Nigeria. So look, Okay, take it to market. Jeerry, go to them, meet them at the market, collect the taxes. No, you don't. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Absolutely. Even FDA. You don't even need FDA to be at the port because people can come to the market. Put more. You can.
Push you in. No, the cable. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay, how you did 100.9 and there's Samson Awingo Betasaki and you go so again no AD and common na by making kind of messages in the Eddie amount. Mame share way. Where's the salam alaikum, my president and Kufuado? In fact, on you in Ghana for home. And yeah, this fight against the COVID-19. Or dream because the dream are elections, and you know, leave lockdown. Remember, my bejo thought the fight against COVID-19. Well, so what is the name of the district that has one suspected case of the Kwabiri East? And I'm a patron in the Kasai. No, say, where is the lady? I'm so curious. Say, one more than a call, Kumase. Mr. Kadifin Salma Dwejo, I say good morning to you, Jeerry, and kudos to our hard-working Ghanaians, especially our frontline health workers in this time of the deadly coronavirus. Nanado should provide enough PPE for our frontline workers and stop promising us heaven on earth. Jane Mensah and Nanado should think about the next generation instead of the next elections. Let's all adhere to the precautionary measures, observe the protocols. With God's intervention, we shall overcome. Also, my regards to Honorable Salon Fumi, incoming MP for Sanwoma do Jeerry. Honorable Kujetu Ablakwa. Yeah, that's it. And all the positive changes with the union. Osei, former President John Mahama was never a lazy president. He promised to end the doomsday, and he did. He again promised to build 200 schools, and he delivered more than half. He built the UG Hospital, the Ridge Hospital, the Bank of Ghana Hospital, the Dodowa Hospital, the Medina Hospital, the Maritime Hospital, just to mention few. Clearly, I feel the wind of change blowing everywhere. Regards to lawyer Francis Zosu, incoming MP, Medina. Ebenedi Frikwabine Walter Johnson said the legacies of the president in waiting, John Mahama, is there to be seen by all. So no amount of lies peddled about him by the MPP shall hold. What the MPP is best at borrow. What the MPP is best at your borrowing for consumption. And one no. Also, Charlie Kulema Kurugu, Dome Kwabenya. Well, say good morning. Please extend my greetings to Asaki. Tell him we are with him, but he should bear in mind that good, achievable policies, that is what will turn his fortunes around, and not a personality. We have seen it happen around the world, and I'm already to be his best advisor he will need. We Samuel Agri, food and beverages. On our Zemen country, the food tools on the amount. I say, the advisor. Farouk Adifit, also good morning, Jeerry. Unfortunately, the smaller parties have lost focus and trust of Ghanaians. It will take the second coming of Prophet Isaiah for them to be relevant in our political settings again. Their day-to-day activities have always been characterized by greedy and opportunistic tendencies. I wish Mr. Asaki well. Regards to Tema MC Nila and James Atiapa. Yo. Where's Jeerry? Good morning. Please, I want to be clear here. Ask them that the stimulus packages that the government is providing for the private businesses, private schools should be part because I'm saying Deputy Education Minister Edin Komo, Amanika say for now, Nadia, on him say private school, me and Crank almost any business in the day. A beer, woman, sir, a bit to me, Akabi. Yo, let us say, and also messages are once more day about how you need 100.9. Some said, performance of another than so far, it will say, after 3 years and some months.
Well, but like I say, Abambiaba, they have their own challenges and success. I must say that in terms of capital investment, the government didn't do much because we are not seeing them building schools. They are not building. In fact, this year budget, last year they talk of Sumen Road, and the minister and the 2019 budget. You also what the minister said, the number of roads that was mentioned. 2020 budget, the same repetition, and this COVID-19 came. It's even the West, and so I can tell you that in that underscore, the government didn't perform well. But social intervention, yes, I've seen that they've done social intervention and started other things. I strongly believe they could have done more than they have done.
Young share a year more now, one more a year. You think say they could have done more? Which area? And then we say a buying a bon home in a fine, a buying a mon home.
That's why I use the word capital investment.
Capital investment in terms of infrastructure, right?
Infrastructure, in terms of road infrastructure, in terms of, because we still get the calls all over the region. I think either your network or Asem, sometimes they normally put their reporters in areas. And you see, whether NDC government or MPP government, the two of them, we are Brown Bayi and Magana for. In the sense, yes, in the sense, if you are talking of hospitals and you've come to government and President Mama uncompleted hospitals are there, you need to, it's the same taxpayers' money. President Mama did not bring money from his house, from Bole to come and build roads and schools here. It was taxpayers' money that he collected and used judicially because there was a need for them to build those hospitals. And so when the government came, what preventing you from letting your house minister, your minister of works and housing, or the minister of route and transport, or the finance minister to fund the money for, if you even want to change the contractor, probably if some of the contractors were not delivering, and you want to change the contractors, then you complete it and you bring President Mahama and acknowledge it. President Mills did it, and it was very nice. It even brought unity into the country. When he was commissioning the N1H1, he brought President Kufuor that yes, you started, but I completed it, and he brought him to commission it. I mean, there was no need. Investor of Ghana hospitals and other areas that was left, and the president was announcing hospitals that he wanted to build. When they are certain areas, these hospitals are there, you find the money to finish those hospitals, then you continue with new hospitals infrastructure. I mean, there was no need. It was all uncalled for. I must be honest with you. I mean, if I were to be president today, Akufo-Addo project that he began and leave. If 2021, inshallah, I become the next president, I will make sure I will complete it and invite former President Akufo-Addo to come and cut the short with me. And the recognition should be given to him. It doesn't matter. It's Ghanaians' money. Akufo-Addo didn't come to the Jubilee House. He did not go to KB to sell any gold and bring money to the government coffers. It is the same taxpayers, but it's Ghana for second year started. So there was no need for me to say I become a president in 2021 and I said my finance minister must go and get money for me to go and do. If I have said I'll build schools or whatever, it is my manifesto. I've come and Akufo-Addo has built schools and they have not completed. We have my finance minister should go and finish those things before we can think of new projects. We should finish it.
COVID-19, the fight against COVID-19, a binary performance, I want to say.
Well, I blame the president. I blame the government, and I blame the president.
So what am I doing?
Because at the time COVID-19 started, and we heard there was one case reported in Nigeria. That was the time we should put to lock down our borders and started quarantine people who were coming from Europe and the borders to test, into full testing and other things. I mean, that was the time. There was no need for us to get a report in Ghana before we start quarantine. Or we started locking down our borders. No. If I were to be the president at the time, I would because I remember I granted an interview, either your network or other network, and because I remember when we began in China and it was spring, we were advising Ghanaian business people that, okay, if you haven't paid money to your supplier, then go to like maybe Germany and Italy or Holland to buy your goods and come. Little did we know that it was going to, within the shortest possible time, it was going to spread like this. So strongly, when we heard that there was a case in Nigeria, I said, because if you go to Makola, and I wasn't surprised when we heard that there was one woman tested. I think she was in Makola or Kansi. There was one person during the before lockdown. There was a case like that the woman did not have no travel experience. When I say travel, it doesn't mean it's going to Europe. People go to Makola and other day. They go to Nigeria every day to buy things and bring here. So that was when we were supposed to we heard that there was a case in Nigeria. We were supposed to lock down our borders and say, anybody who's coming from that time, we must go through mandatory test and quarantine, including our airport. That was it. It's in just a president and lock it down. Yes. Yes. Then and the other aspect that also locking down and the other aspect that so would take all the necessary advice and son, I will locate down the borders. I know. And the other aspect that I want to blame the government was that when the president announced that he was going to lock down, is it on the 19th, and you give 3 days, and people were running from Accra, the Kais, and everyone was running back, even the shoemakers, signs, and everything were all running back to their home. That's why it has spread like this. Because they were also in the city. And those people who travel outside and came, they also go to the market to do shopping and other things. These people were vulnerable. They carry their goods to them, lead them to their cars and other things. And they give them money, and they pay them money for the work done. You understand? So if it were to be the government, before our announce, we would have let the gender ministry or the social welfare because we know this country is zoned by district assemblies and municipal assemblies, right? The metropolitan assembly. To have gone. Even the first day that when we were doing the fumigation in our market, that is when you know that, if we are going to lock down, there will be vulnerable people in society. They would have gone to interview these people and lucky on the government. Schools had closed. You had closed schools early. Secondary schools, universities, polytechnics had closed early. So you get all these people to these various centers and get cookers, caterers. They will stay there. You don't need to go home. Stay there. Government will be bringing you the food and the water to cook and take care of these people. So that they don't complain that they are hungry. So we are supposed to get all these people out of our city. And the president will announce and say, today, cars sees no commercial car will work. Then that helter skelter and that panic buying. And they were supposed to also do like Tema, Metropolitan Assembly did. They were the first people to set the pace, closing the market and taking the food staff people to the school parks. Remember, they did it. They started Tema. Yeah, Tema, yes. So please, because we are going to lock down, we have told your municipal chief executive that because we are going to lock down, there will be food. People will be going to buy food. People complain that I'm going for food. Yeah. So get the food market in isolated areas so that anybody who wants to go there can go there. Then we lock down, we shut down. That was what you were supposed to do. So the government didn't think through. But beyond that, say, borders in the young Tomon Tomnamia. Ocean Badgers and so on, Penny, the Aguaquemo. Partial lockdown whereby Biania Mochicha interventions are 1 year. In Yinamukania, Menuka say, nay, 1st May, Eshas a year Juma. Say a year between 50%. Now, a binary for 50% in Suka, we took when ideas is a bit to be. Say Ghana water in soon above fear no many ideas. Interventions when you know, say. Okay. Rachel Mampenuka say, what I won't pay, light won't pay. He never announced that it was going to be 50%, did he? 50%. Hey, light and your total, and between lifelines for between 0 and 50 units, and a year 100%. Okay, but so, beyond that, 50%. Good. So that was after second thought, am I right? Or when the president was announcing, he said, "What did he?" Oh, I didn't hear him very well. And be what I want in a year. Okay, good. So and yes, Anna, what Mampania said, in Sudia was so a facano. At that time, okay, Canada, light bill, dear, you bet you are fat. Then woman what the lifeline is between 0 and 50 units. Our more woman at the end 100%. All right, so be it as me. Let me put it this way: light and water, which is the best? I think water. Water they say is only one. Can anyone be to matter? So when the president was going to announce it, if I were to be the president at that time, I was supposed to meet with my managing director of Ghana Water and Company. And he would then intend go back to meet the regional managers. And the regional manager will go to meet the district managers under them. And you announce, because I live in Tema, so I want to use Tema as a case study, Tema and Ashama. And you announce, okay, there are advantage areas. Now you know the vulnerable people are there. Please go and mount standing pipe, because the president is going to announce this by Sunday. Mount standing pipe, so that people who have no pipes in their various homes can go there as soon as the president announces, you make it, you activate it so that they can get water to fetch from there. 2, with Uba Tema and Uba Ashama, people, there are government showers and government toilet where the assembly had given out to people, private people to manage and pay revenue or pay a percentage of fees that they are collecting to the assembly. And then they put employees at these shower houses and public toilet area who are cleaning the place, keeping the place neat for people to come and use it. Okay, what is the way forward? You have consulted assemblies, and they will also go and consult this contract that they've awarded to these people to man. So, okay, we'll pay the keeper and ensure that people will come for free. You didn't do that. So it became, after the president announced, there was tug of war. My house, I have my pipe to my private home. And lucky enough, I had out pipe as well. So people came. So after, so should I allow people to walk into my private home, be fetching water? I wouldn't know who is coming. We have women who are criminals. We have men who are criminals. I wouldn't know who's entering my house and seeing what they are seeing, whether they will come to steal me, attack me in the night or not. But had I not, because I had one standing pipe outside, that was where I wasn't selling it. Okay, because the children sometimes they come. My house is very close to the football park, so sometimes when they come and play ball, they want to come and wash. So I told the plumber to erect a pipe just by my wall, so that sometimes they come and wash their hands, and the children who come around to play Saturdays and Sundays, they also come to drink water there. So people start coming. I said, okay, but I told my wife, allow them to be fetching the water from. So, but still, yet as we speak now, there was a need, and there's still a need for government to let the Ghana Water to mount standing pipes in vantage areas that people who do not have, or because there are people who go to people's home and they'll tell, look, my pipe is inside my house. I won't allow you to come enter my house and fetch water. What did they do? Should they go fighting these people? So when I read that, they said if you go to a place to fetch water and they didn't say they don't allow you, take a picture and send to Ghana Water and they report the person. I think it is not at all true, because the person who had come to pay for you to give him that services, and he have his water in house connected inside his house. So if I tell you that I won't let you enter my hall before you can go to fetch water, you have to enter my hall, go to the bathroom before you can fetch water. And I'm rightly right.
But also, it was an emergency.
Yeah. Oh, what is when you say it's an emergency? They had meetings before they come out with these modalities. So we're having meetings. So what prevented them sending these signals to this Ghana Water and other people? Now people who have prepaid and other things. My house like this, if I'm going to buy, they say, I hear that they said, if you are coming to buy the power, put your card into the meter. You know, there are some people that have the card. Put the card into the meter. Yeah. My meter, there's no place to put the card there. My house, my meter, the current meters, and I'm sure you have seen some before. You can't put the card inside. There's no port. There's
slots
no slot that you can slot the card.
Smart ones, and what they share a meter.
No, you just buy. I've never seen any day that. No, I've not. Okay. They always go. Sometimes, in fact, since they did the EC power, I've been buying power from my mobile.
Your mobile money.
So how do I do? That education hasn't come. So what do I answer? Be a trucker and I say, "I'm fanasa."
Education baby na. He said, "Yeah, we say na first me no koko to 50%. You know, you'll be enjoying. Na me we am make koko to be no matter."
Me catch us say, me bill up.
Oto ya 50% na activity. That is what they are telling us. And I won't say.
Me say, you see, unless you correct me, that if you are coming to buy, slot your card before you bring. And I'm saying, my meter, there's no slot port for me to slot a card. I buy from my
beer and another beer.
So they have to come back with a better and further explanation to us. I hope you're getting what I'm trying to explain here. So there's more things to and after present directive that water should be free. Till now, I'm saying that it's better they build standing pipe at vantage areas. Ghana Water can do that, and when it's over, you go and disconnect it.
Okay.
To avoid conflict. And I've just explained, if you go to East Legon and American House, if you go to airport, that is, you think someone can go to someone's house and say, Babunshu. I say Babunshu. Where they fence the house with the security gate narratives. So they are vulnerable to living within the area. So do standing pipe, advantage area. So after COVID-19, you disconnect it.
What accessibility and said a bit to me, because more for bit to access the water.
Absolutely.
Okay. Something about me.
Okay, do an Asem.
Yeah.
Me donate. I even called that I wasn't and twos with when people are giving cooked food because you don't even know, in the first place you don't even know where they cook the food and brought it.
Okay.
I asked my friend Samuel and others that the food that they are serving, if they had brought those food to their home for they and their wife and their children to eat, would they eat it? So give the people. So me, when I was giving out, I give them 5 kilos of rice. I give you a lunka of gari, and I give you a lunka of beans. And I say, when you go and stay home and cook. Don't go anywhere. Don't say you are a community. That is what they were supposed to do. Cooking food and 7 people. I don't think that was it. That's why the government couldn't sustain it. And they can never sustain it.
I said raw food and so on.
I mean, who
ya tell some woman they are various assemblies and they say woman che.
What?
Through some religious.
Me who be. I'm busy with municipal chief executive. I'm fine and be about
the raw food.
That be.
I said be a woman the target people now. I see the man.
I said there are vulnerable people in my living with. Look, there's no any community that who got this Legon. Say what be a friend Chaos Estate and a friend say this Legon. Ayarga Hassan, Ayarga.
Baby, okay.
The friend chaos what?
Is it
kiosk, baby?
Kiosk
estate.
I'm up for be.
Look, there's no community that is island. Of course, them paying for quantity. I'm for sure.
Comes the mammy go to you for so. Higher need 100.9. Yanni Samson Asaki, presidential hopeful for your PNC. Executive Secretary of the Mine Importers and Exporters Association. And then on an name special guest to the media. So it's a yes, a nominal channel. The PSC regional chairman led did the presentation on my behalf. The government line in other areas. Maybe come on more foot. Mami kwa amano so na menye amanfo adwen kire 0302243540 0302257902 uti asemi de kan odi 100.9 bidi the Mark Jeerry Osei Agyeman Samson Asaki we na de komo bebre interviews akodo nso a ye fa May Day celebration e dina no so betimi ya comment ya won ye kwa amano so na benje wadwen kire mache
ya Mark
yes sir ya me adom na so
boko Alex ni AK kwa MPP me ka facilitation
yeti Alex
me chia ona bo asiama Mike me sraw me de disabiye bi tu anim na NBC ni bia ba ayiso amesro bisa na mame se de bia o mo sole a o mo se ana NPP aba ko bobo sia che o me pa che wo 2009 and a little for free so 7 January. All free so no o ja 9.3 billion cedis. And this for by or more 20 billion cedis. 30 billion cedis or more 100%, 200%. Bosia no double 90,200%. Before Abia wa ya overhead no we stadium o sisi in account. Yewura akufo adobaye wa omobosia omoje no and this omobosia no double over 100% or more to 300% or more 500% or more 1,000% and this for over 1,200% omoba omunya no ma me say adana yewura akufo so a car that 1.3 billion. Oma my born 100%, unquote 20 billion, unquote 30 billion, unquote 40 billion, 120 billion cities are 1,100 to 1,200%.
Okay.
Mr. Oma, Mr. Mr. Sami Danziba, Mr. The patch on this need be a Benya Panya Bia, Baba, Ipia, or Bob Siaswa, Mr.
Okay, yate.
Mano, I hear Mamma, the patchawa, I do a Yama Papa, and into me, or Bia, or Kamame, into Mr. and this need be about beside the set. What's your Mudiano? I 1,200%.
Okay, maybe I told me that say my offer from some rebbe. Maybe I told my chair.
Yeah, my Pinapum to say.
Yamado Boko, you too, Bema.
I said, Talanta, she is from surprise. Na doctor who you want to go police upon.
Yakopa domo mo ye pa. Ame.
My community some let's Ghana for and not million from this before. Sure, former President John Dramani Mama, or not President you. They saw a fat bearer of NDC. into a year or that as a president. I was say young as a former president. And you know more and to cook my penina at the bank of people and the brother Agyeman warrior. Because social media was say any year. And the personal interest in what the church and your man. I am a 2 year or a political, you know, about and no, I am one point of view, I am one point of view. Not to move the public and die, and won't down a photo. Because the more I say, I ban President Bila, Sabio, Yabaka on the 7th General Nanado, the Matu Abetian, and everything that one of them, as you are at the brother, warrior, come to say, I have the men, coronavirus today. Yes, you and I'm a 12 to say, I'm on penny active. That the American market is million of the year, do a man, 20 a man time for. Not you shot your mouth one year, you must be friend woman. And to tell you the most important dollar for your short money, so much as the money mama side. You need short money.
Okay.
I'm not about you, money, and your madam, or the man, or I'll do how yes, no, I don't know, maybe stretch the call you need them. And most of them get the air bath, you know, government officer, air bath, it's fine.
Na say eno de obi amoni din na esi den na wo call so no no me betire mu hwan na aboni din okay me dan say na wadwe nchire ma ofoforo nso emre bi me ba to ma che Alex
mira ya na aboni say
ya me adom
my great my wise man we buta we are powerful masa ni cha you know my
Joseph.
Your friend is a loan now some now more Canadian. Mr. Ghana, you know, say, yen to me who fire you. If free remind breast of I'm a command. Wouldn't tell the man to crowd or G and up to now. Yet as future, your mama ba Ujaka, Kufa, Ubejaka, Kufoba Ujaka, yen to me Mufuam and Nina Yasucha. In general, the young can say, we have a business more, we have a business more, but yen, Nipanica, what you know, and you would be here to say, or what, or mine. So, send it on me, selling your money, Africa, so, you know, the problem behind you. And what, how did I say, almost the country, the sun, 10 o'clock,
Wahoma no munye. Okay, Kafra, mama fa we wa. Me ba jo ma che.
Hello.
Yetio.
Mr. McJeerry.
Yes, sir.
Mba jo ho te say.
Nyame adom bako.
Mi de nyame ase. Mi dia ne Mr. Nokrasa. Am kasa Africa so. Ma memo abaso na memo mpanifo net wo na abaso. O makasa. O ma
ni pa ba ko pe na me guest.
Se o ba ku bi ba yansa.
David.
Ana o mu nyina we
aye phone so na me no makasa. Nti yetio.
Okay. Oh, sorry for mpacho. Ma mencha na nampe Steve Regional Women Organizer. Steve no so jare. Ana na akọ yo ika ne mpe otu senya yi onyankopon emmom ho ban ne madwen pa opani kase many opani bi adwen wo interview no kase omam ni delay lockdown no enu ti na ma yare no etu atisi many ne ya adwen papa 100%. But atam na ni e friend so lockdown so atam no man pani enam obi ma so Jenny Panu so di na ni ma odi no obi so no oba what do you kind of o ka ya ni do first because o man pani say na go to na lock it down and to ya share ni munya ka menya so ka ya ge ko beti abetu ati say aba abedu ba bia ya du anu ti ka to man pani say na akufo ado say esa ni moto a wo ye yenti anu na ama yare na abetu ati say abewura wo man kana enne asandi akọ na nimu a ene ye hu na no yi enne opani kase obi busa say sika e besia yin na abo o man pani na akufo ado ba yi kwa besia 110 billion Ghana cedis within under 3 years po and no 4 years in po. Obani
kasiye ni obi a omo atire dwam for 8 years who dey be compare obi sin na omampani na yebusa na debe debe yebusa omampani na Akufo-Addo excavator abobo ya tricycle a fertilizer $12.5 million no oni committee no omo power COVID-19 no a omo jisika no omo wia omo no omo nkwa fa excavator no omo nya hwehwemu na nipa na wia excavator no ye di 2 gallons MPP 42 gallons no omo mleme account nche ni efa se nipa no no because abai what you just know one ka san kwa for 2 gallons bre kwa wa cham la cham ye 2 gallons no omo se san kwa for excavator kwa 2 gallons ya na wa ma no
okay meda se eno wa dwenchire ma me fa last battle and match. Yes, sir. Yami adom yetio.
Yo, mimi ya bro, amekasa tu bubu yake. Amentia lawyer ajwa sapua do me kwa benya, do bi obi a nyami shira no. Yo ya samye esi. Ene na nabi. Ene ni mom ye mo timba market na mesia wo mo anopo. Jeerry. Maybe me the NDC for you enye ni nwanwa ho. Ye wo Ghana ha bra ari ba ye no. Omo se ye ni mom wo China. Esa nse na Akufo-Addo Ghana mampani papa onwe ni pa wunti onkonko sta omumra na na do se da bi umom ntena ho me pa cho we yansan tonya umu obiye ka kire me ye nua no mo China no ba kokora nya yare India na da bi we tere Ghana mampani na ni so ade hunu no afiye sanka ye nua man disi for na ho anko mo ka kofo mo ba no mo kan Ebola na mo se hwe 2014 kora esi Ghana ha ama enkra ha ye we enipa maako 200 enya akola ewu anu dia andi sifo ne ba omo mpaso mbeka ho asem na Jeerry me ko mani mu no me dia metre Ghana mampani ni mpani fo mo wani mi dia doctors akukudam adi abetu ja se adi afa no social distance ye fanya adwuma ye nwuru ye nsa waano so wuni bibia ya me mpoku ye mfa sa emra no anya adwuma because ye ka ye ni enu anu man di sifo atia adi abeba Ghana ha no ebi si da na me di masam so ebe ye no Jeerry Ebra na Akufo-Addo ka so obedi free education beba no NDC for any omampani na da mahama e ya advert ma 47 edi tia sentimi ma kana do yeto abama no within 7 months 8 months no aye free education no and me no ka so obesi hospital NDC for so ntimi si Thomas mu de mu nyina wona mu nja na sebra no so na se na do betimi ya na wontimi ya
okay
ya Ghana ha ye be hu le chia me yire
me dan se no wa dwenchire ma me fa last one match.
Yeah, Jeerry na pume.
Yami adom ko be ma yetio.
Jeerry na me shira na and pa one on one Mr. Asaki it was very nice. But there how many say if I look at my name Jeerry. Minority small parties. So me previous am. Omo to mu sunsun. E dia ma other two parties, these big two parties. And so we den enya ade be gina. I just omo komachi ade no kure ama no kure do man. Na me come Asem so Jeerry. We to feed years no. Me fa to men chiatama MC Nila ene na kola ba ko ye ni start ya pa game start ya pa nya me shiro mo. Na Jeerry enko be ti o ya kwa sa de si echi. Eh to mo nya gidie wo $10 billion hope city. And no mu na say 88 hospital say ni. My Jeerry, Ghana for ya na won say ye wi fia na $10 billion hope city bi be promise ye ho fan fair. Omunya gidie wo mu de no be ye Ghana for 419. Eno kwa no mu say wo gidie say le. Na President Akufo-Addo MPP tradition no. Omunya party ana traditional President Jeerry omodo ma no kata keke o. Se di NDC for echi a, unu sanka oil commercial kwa di Kenya. Ya kwa di ba ya kro mu gina wo say ya adwenwo. Omu gina wo gidigidi say adwenwo. Ena President Akufo-Addo ba ya di skani bia omu say adwenwo no. E ye free digital. Omu say de bomo mpene ma nanye. Free digital omu gina mu say nyi. Afere be yi a, mo say ene nkoyi. Enti me de mesre Ghana for. Say President MPP tradition. Ene President Akufo-Addo. Partner at the whole obedience so we see idea you almost come here. This almost hospital. So we see President Akufo-Addo na Boston. Idea begum. Ghana Fonya GD with MPP we say MPP na what dog any subampa or mother any akuma po with the small man Ghana. So we pray that any and not possible for just be possible there. I just say I come go to many possible. When we say Sika you go send on Saturday, my Jeerry. When you say can create a short to Mark 20.
Okay.
Yakoshiguye into my Jeerry me ma me kasa ngwa no nyame hwa na NDC for party no express mama ya te no bakasa ya te na nso na asem no yesu ye ntie obia
me da se eno wa dwenchire obi bia ofre bia me da se wa wo hwe ye me da se wa wo send a message ye da wa se medical ka cho se afi ye behwe so ensore no wo mo a e kasa ebre na du se se president bi eti ene me ne sofo panyin prophet Isaac Ofosu hini jima ya baba be din komo ne yen hwe religious life say yegusu a ye ko e de atia COVID-19 o ye sofo panyin ne oda Captain Jesus Prayer House ano Saki Samson a wingo bit ofana comment ne na de jam de metiefo
well and probably will be phone lines on me raw say
yeah
asama yetra na din komoni na no
obia
course
questions
NDC MPP and that is where we the PNC has fallen short. These are party-based serial callers, so I won't be surprised that when they call the issues that we are discussing here, they are not developed. They already have their agenda to discuss, and rightly so, because people are buying credit for them to do what they are doing. And I think that PNC going forward, that is what we also need to do. I believe we make the party very attractive and also have people that can call in, phone in to discuss the issues. I think it will help. Quite apart from that, we need to also build our party communicators base. Because from the whole 2017 to date, I've been seeing every day you do afternoon shows and that things. If not, Benamona is at take. The two alone cannot do the work.
Yeah,
we need to build solid, strong party communication team, and we'll make it known to all the media houses that don't keep on calling only one person. These people are there. We have to train them from scratch. Benamona and Atik wasn't what they are when they joined the party in those days. With gradual coaching and training, people will pick up and also communicate so that the party name will be there. And the other aspect is that I think going forward, PNC, we need not delay. I was going to look at national platform. People are asking when is the election, when are they going to do some consensus and regional election. And I'm so saddened that at this point in time that I'm coming today to be the next flag bearer or to contest, and this is happening. And I only hope and pray that the national executives are listening, and then they'll be able to do. And let me challenge to you, the media. Go all out there and find out what is the problem.
What is the problem of the PNC? All right. Let us say. So, Babaka Yohanabe, Samson Asakia Wingobit, Executive Secretary, the Importers and Exporters Association, and now your presidential hope for the PNC, Samson Asaki, Wingobit, the special guest, and ne Oba Yejumadi. So, how you need to point, and I said, because you need many prophet. Isaac Ofosu Hinijima, Yababi Nigomos here.
Utie Oha Exi Ponkno Needs FM.
But dear Baquandi did not Baquandi, in fact, and a dear Dutrum. I drink and crack. A bushra 40 be their bear for a crassa by Pabaka cracker. There you know who be out of ya. What? For and not Baquan Ocean, Nina and Nick Dennis and a Chilsham City and one. At a self crassa Benoit, I will best run what I had been. Oh, and an idea what's Neat palm not extract, and I'm a dear boy, Ben Quines up. Neat palm not extract. Annie, I bet fed the dirty a power can once me, and not been a neat foods or much chance him. And just said, I mean, I break crowd, I been now, Fena me was say Braco no Abewo Jasso, and for one could see me and you are home, and I'm a dear Ben Quine and steam. Oh, that's a neat foods at the back by dear, and then what man for Bresso. A bread or to be so powerful, say, a Ben Quine when they yet Giadaji. It is a woman neat palm not extract, Umra, a sign say, a babri song, and what ye, the Namki to be power will burn no canata froze. Neat palm extract, and that's a neat a Ben Quine, near Ed Danny say, a more sham to say a Ben Quine in Dada Noa, and a subios in your deal. What was a so more who no be so, Umra. Need palm not extract. Oh, come on. Now, only baby. What dear sound come with pad, I wouldn't need palm to be a bear back on the slow midi dear. Will be able to pumwa. Who's me? Oh, may I am part of this? Yo, and your mom for Mupe and will be uncle supermarket. And the jump
FDA, I just said, you didn't crack to more jet to say, yeah.
Ejaba boni dia jua ma wubi eti ya menu afa hin ma hwe fufuo ti ase dada menya wofo yi papa so ba fie ni anwe fufuo ya asam aba na so oben wadi fufuo di mpreni ne mpresa da ko beye de ni ehwe fufuo a akode wonwane adua mo adwuma se me ni fie adwuma di mini fufuo kakra ba o medie no e no to metwa ma da pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira wati ate na make am meboa e bom de odi common the sense ya de obra to otwa fufuo ai wo drum pam na wo ma siu na wo timu aba na wo sadade na wo temfra kwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode
body fufu ne mankan fufu a wine powder wo de gu da kam kama ya frɛ no need fufu a
eni anu bi na masori ba until is kama me di ye yo
sese bia
ma me hwe oh bia need fufu fly eya kama say body fufu ne mankan fufu papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me so ka so ento simanu pe no wawie no ahie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa need fufu fra ho ama me ko to bi kura ba ne say se de Ghana for si pom fufu no anu an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufu e won pam wo drom ni we nu a wo ho susuna bia wom wo nso de body ne mankan fufu papa bi
ejenie eni afi na fufu na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mojaduro ana pa wi ani anajo a wo koda
need fufu fra supermarket bia mu need fufu fra e wo fi a ani gye nko a
FDA anhwɛ sɛ adwadie nkratoe mu agye atom sɛ ɛyɛ
Utie oha extra ponkno. Needs FM.
Jama Ghana for nyina kwa babia mede ba ye Asem di kan so woni 100.9. I said the big kan say ne ya religious life said ya na brando ye hwa ye ne ya tototo nsori mo na ye ne prophet Isaac ofosu hini jima e baba bidin komoni bi sa say baby ya duru eden ene say ye ne de na ya yimpo a enko yi de na kemu ene papa ebidin komo papa ma chi na mpo muti sen
adumo menua oso
Nyankopa domboko
ode
adwuma ye papa ka to Jesus prayer house for obi ahwo ye de
adumara ko obi ahwo ye
ye de Nyankopa ye de yame Asem na papa yan hwe ayo kunya ye kunya so fu dem say ye no mo engage pa ye COVID-19 aba benzinsen you come say ye nipa bi adwen say be ya na ka president mbie sorry
no okay
what make us no papa onombe ya adwen
menim omunyina so bebre omode kande no mse no beboa ho
esa na wo esusu o ebi esusu se ye take precautionary measures ya and ye kwa asori kwa na nose mask fam hwena no na wo ye hurukuru ye nsa no me ade ya na wo se omzuzu se anke no betimi abo rather than say for now no o mapanyin na 2 minutes kuta ne de but wo mu susu se na ko bi ye sorry na kebe
ye kwa ye beto
ye beto nyu
ye be 14
Sabi
ndiya na obia kambeya na obia woni ntia o kiresa ndiye bia menso meka so obia nke ye na nso menkire mu ne
esronko
but me de megiri kire me se ne ekon ye mu entum na obia nkwa sore nkoso ne Nyankopon ne megina so nyina ne se bibia ye scientific sane ne wiase na ye na nso mri bia na science de tai felipa tai feli na Nyankopon so mu aye ewo ho Mark Nyankopon so mu aye
ne mu aye ewo ho
na no na ye fana enti ade ya Nyankopon se de oti no o makwan ma science ye adwuma Nyankopon te sa pa ye na efa afa amfa na ye nhunu so a na enwum na ba se de adu de ye so ye den ubem wo ho mamen kasem sire bi ncho mi di so mampani ti obesre ebe ne sire pa anti ontie quotation no Exodus chapter 10 from verse 7 Pharaoh so Pharaoh de kan wo ho man ya Egypt asem de kan yeah o se na Pharaoh nko a e ka kire ne se da ben ya na de we nsum ya fidie nkosi many pa no kwa no mo nkoso mu Nyankopon unya hu se Egypt se ya na bacho utie
tipa
na Pharaoh nko an ka kire ne se da ben na de we nsum ya fidie nkosi many pa no kwa no mo nkoso Awurade wo Nyankopon unya hu se Misraim se ya na amen o pessoal o profura chewi entini ko Ghana ewi ase sei nyasem ketua enti we dey make an say omumma kwan na na Ghana sei we hyase no mo afidie so ni afidie bebre metie doctors bi ne mpanimfo bi omo kan say oh Ghana for mo makoma ntom yem na virus na nkasa no entumi ntena praise like hey openi omo anka de omo kan
ebi kasa
so say omo kan yo e kire na ba so ade no kura bibi fo kura nche de ntimi won papa bete no mpodi omo anka se ntimi won kura ne mo no se ntimi won papa afiwe se Nyankopɔn so wa hyedo se den yo awia ba mo hwonko ane ati
awia de abopa
enso yare no so abowura ma fe de bribia so kwa na
ekwanim
na ne June July se ewiem baye te se de June July bia ye no na se ewiem be sim afa nyunyunyu abagana de a opani na yare no ye de no scientific ade ne ne ye keken de se ne be si asa yare di kakra me wono no emre bi wa ho wo Acts of Apostle chapter 27 na Paul sabe no oye prisoner ayede ne ko ba bia ko gina court kese bi kura san appeal bi a wa ye o makodi na asem na omokọ akofo ship na omoye ready o mbefo ship no na Paul obey mpanimfo no e ka ship mu mpanimfo de na ze beye captain ne won wa keka
crew on board wo ma egwomun
yeah nti obey on ka kire on se ohunu se ekwan a yetuye no e sign kese bi wo yanim sign na wo yanim no enye se ship no anase na emum nipa ewom nyina kra ye nkwa be ye den e beyira na sem no ebi no sere because I sere sem like say obi a me fan say ye you free nsawom no ye transfer odo akọ baby foforo enye sura wusuro de okọ no nti na wo be ka se kai ya ekọ ekura me hunu se benya accident na se bebisa na omo hop brand de democracy share se achepa o kasa ye tio nti omu tie Paul na omu san ko tie captain no and wo kan Bible say na won wa worship no mu no omu je ehyem kwankyerefo asem no mu ye den edi chen de Paul ye den e kan ye no okay akwantu na baso minua akwantu no koye se de Paul kan pepepepe ma kyerɛ se captain o won wa e kan ho a mintimi mo bono se de omo chief maiti se pray mo de anka mebobo wa hu ama fe de obi anyansa san woni tiro mo ye hwe enye afa o mayira na Bible a kyerɛ from ahoro ne suma ahoro adum kopie no ba bi o makopie no kura no o mu nim ba bi o mo o apply bibi enye computer bi anso enye adwuma ɛna Nyankopɔn suma no bɔfo kɔ Paul hono ne ko di nkomo na o kyerɛ Paul se ni amekan a anasa wo kan o mantie na aduru so bibia ne ho betumi aye na emum no enipa worship no mu nyina no me de wo nkwa akyew me de o mu nyina nkwa akyew Paul that means Nyankopɔn be use Paul say magnet anasa steam na nipa bie wo mbia na ye den wachi won be ship na mutim ne de enye ni training nim e be senke oni ma guso makọ fa free baby di ko baby ni omu yi ni nyina tuguye na se mekan bi wo Bible no mu a afei Jeerry hwe de ekosi enti na no me gina ho se osofo ene odifo se Nyankopɔn kofo na meka me fam de se yaye bia na ne edu no omo ma kwan na
nyame mu aye
emra na nyame mu aye na ye fana eno na de ogie beba anya sa ne ekono Ghana yesenke ye boka kese pa kire se enafom enti na arofo se mutia mama asomafo nyuma mama chapter 27 makamu nsem bebre e de akire na okan a efi verse 9 no a mo be hu se fe de Paul kura tu dom ne fo because omo fo ship no mo kwa anche kura na ne Paul kan no ebe mu in the Acts of Apostle chapter 27 from verse 4 no obe hu se fe de wo kire baby a ensuo no ne ade na ebo won from abo ndo mo kodi die bro mo ni so brebri won mo ne ade nyina na verse 9 eba no odofo asomafo nyuma etie duonu enso nkichemu ba ko amu nsem na meka no na nkichemu enkro eba na ebre pi nya bae enya san ye na emuadadie bre no atwam dadanti nso anifa no nye no Paul tu wonfo see won se emema me hu sa kwantuo yi a ye rekoyi ya kwa se ebe ye se won se emema me hunu se akwantuo yi a yerekọ yakoye se de amane ene ade se ye bebre bebamu enye adwade ne ehyen yi efam nko na yen kwan so wo mu bi
saa
me hunu se akwantuo a yetu yi eye de esan kese beba esan be san ehyen no esan be san enioma a ship na yeden afa nyina na nya no nko na me hunu se ya nkwan so edamu bi Ajanu no. Nanso asrafo ohaso pani no eje ehyen kwankyerefo ne hyen wura no edi chen se de Paul kan no. Na esane se enti makana sa homo gini di. Eho na bededi. Afo mo bo omanimu anasem a Paul kan no. Esi ene omo hare and some I can wear ship more you man pursue according to no nim said the papa because what wins be the be free the be free or bodia or munim said the na Emma Fedie or munina dane scientists ubia the nadrian ba ye way base for me yana and ye from verse 21 no the nabebre twa mu aye ni die no Paul original won fin kan say mema as a san kamuti na yan fikre ta ama me hunu amane kese ni adeseye yi ajaso ahu kamutie yan ka yan fra me hu o hawo ne amane kese na afa mi tumfo se mo ma mo bontom yem na mu biara kra enra giship no pacho ni pa be no kasa si mi tumfo se mo ma kuma nto biara enra be ship ne de on fa ne hunni obi cheka na papa Asem be na okay wo te shape mu opon finfin na wo se pono e be sink be nipa no de ibi nya akra bia enyira wa craft right bi e free baby de balloon bi ana se bibi bre e ba be yi free sa de mu ana se den date na se wo kasa Asem ho na anadwi onyankopon a me ye ne de na me som no ne bofo ebegina menchen ka se Paul ensuro etwa se wokogina ka sare anim na hwe onyankopon de won a woni wonam no enyina achew nipa e worship no nyina nyankopon de aden achew enti se wo obekwa akogina ka sare anim wo Rome ya diwasem a enya wo saman na ekọ na se wuwu na se nyankopon de nipa nyina achew de a ene ye se mframa na de wo beko se kwa meru o ko ne se nkofo ni na so ayeden atu ataro enti mama mama mbontom yem na meji onyankopon medi ho na emedan meji onyankopon medi se ebe yese de waka kire me no nanso etwa se yekopie island bisu etwa se yekopie supo bisu oni supo no mkopie no mortal no mkopie Asem o kan ye nyina ye den ebem na mpem bebre no emuaye ni ya adwene ni nyansa ye bibia wi ansa na nyankopon pe mu ne de aba enti na Elijah ka kira konfo se mumuni ka anyamo de no mo ye kwan ahoro nyina ye bi bofa benkum bofa se no se o bia na manfa we yanka hunte ade na mo apra hanhwe bia no mo boss no fi se mo nimre no mo de se kan twitwa ho ne mo gya ye den pramo na osre afi Elijah bemo no o se ade na kura mun sensu anamboa mun sensu pacho eja na yeso eja ade edum no yensu anamboa afo se mun sensu mum kura nya den enwuje no beto frɛ nyankopon no ba e be hye bibia nyankopon a kyerɛ yen wo kan Romans chapter 7 from verse 1 o se bia na wonnim de a me ka kyerɛ won wennim mmra sasasi biara obetena so ne ba bia obekɔ no emra di wo so emra ode ti ho nyina ode ti ho no enti wo Ghana emra di wo so ne yeso ko Roma ye de Rome fo so ye eye enti ye wa hombrase ne wotie e de ma ye mpanimfo ene aban ne nhihye bi nom ne ade na ye ne ye obi ka ye de ye kyerɛ ya adwen se betumi a ebe ye ya na sa wo chia wa so ne be ye ya anka watie yenso but what yas enti ne prophet Isaac for so jimeka na sisi ya ne se ade no nipa bebre kyerɛ o madwen se ye call Lord da no kura na yare no adoso bebre but yem se no ntiase bi no munni ye call Lord da ne se ode hwehwɛ ne hinta yenhu
e na o ma hwehwe na de wo mu su a wo mo ye ho testing
entinya se bi ye hyedam no na yare no tu asite no na hinta na yennim e na ye hwehwe ye ne ya ye den yehu na so se no muntumi nso nsi dua se de o mu chesi no de o mo hwehwe no o mo anya koduru se wa ho na se ba se kesisi kwa na ekosoro na kwa na ekosoro a ochina no wa hwe kura be na eya kwa yete se lord down no kura ansa anya den emra na no de ne aban ni hu ene ne oman ni hu no ene ya me ka kiram se me de me wo okore aniwa me hu na chiri se amuna ga na ekwa akotom no ane ya tom sisi ampo no opani eso enti de ka na se yare we na ya fidie de amayen aya fidie de ama oman Ghana enti mama mani emra mo ho so na afeni na mo kan so Ghana de ye Nyankopon ma ye Christian country ye we no ne ade no afa na adu bre se munyame no so mo ye den mo frɛ no ana no so meboa wo mo nyum na mo minya midin me so mo minya midin ye wo nyame otiase na se mo nyame no so ye den e kasa ene ma kan bebre se ade ye we no sie Bible na record Emma last me kan Chronicles ne Samuel de no kura kire mo ne de yare no virus na bani panimu beta bre Nyankopon bi o mani mo hu ba bia yare ni fi no na ye angel bi na osensen wiem na watwe sekan bet sekan na watwe nso no entwitwa obi ya ne mo de yare ene virus na ebani paso bre Nyankopon akwa nkire ba ya omo ye no Nyankopon ka kire obofo nse fa sekan ne hyebo ha no mo ode hyemu no yare ni nyina nso ne etu afrase ayeden etwa wahu enti de yaka nyina ne se edamansan nyina kom wiase nyina na haw ne ateti wei aba ewiase nyina de da sa aboni no mu nanso eja so a eso free baabi sanso na edum so edum free baabi enti mo mani dum no free Ghana mo mani dum no en free Ghana na se be free Ghana ya America ne se sade ya na women's agrowfo
na bomb panye
kan sama kesi omo kan sama kesi ba trese empai bo betumi amepo no edo mo chi ni kura tutu ayedan akọhwe be me ponso tutu aba be dan omo mfe empai bo hu corona ye aka kwankyere ketua bi
okay
akwankyere ne beka ho a sisi anase we awreho megie di se so mo wo honhom ani wa mi se bu nsam so si atwetwe pa o so mu de yare ko hyese China fo bi na keka ne ma bi bom na pasa
bom na o de ba ya
why na chrom sa aboni die no why na chrom sa mim die no enti na kire se oti ba bi otumi ka se odi nya se ma ka nkofo tira bom ombe ya de bi ma sorry o wiase bia
ya tutum
pop kure ni Easter for the first time me enkenso no
yampeja
no ba bia ampan so ayeden ayejuma asem we free bon samu na se free Nyankopon e free nipa na ne den tin so na atumi ayeden abasa enti Nyankopon ni tumi die no ho pa na ono ankasa so wo ho na de na ekoso so onim ho bia na sa questions we no asofo misa Nyankopon kofo misa won atwero busu Trobusu Nyankopon tumi ne akudi ahoro ne spiritual warfare ne ade ya kenkan ya yehunu se asama ya se pono kura ye ntete e mframa bi we ni so no ne ekoso yi efri he adan na mansan ka senkofo adan senkofo we Nyankopon na he no wo asenya Psalm 117 na ebewo enti opani kafa we ni so fa me Bible yi ma me se ebetime awo ho a o se enye yen awurade enye yen udi mom na manase ne
117 on Psalm 117
wako 115 no 115 from verse 1 115 mom
115
from verse 1
okay
115 115 from verse 1 Onyankopon kun between heaven and earth o se enye yen from verse 1.
So they have mouth, but they speak.
115 verse 1. 1.
Okay, 1. I said, not unto us, O Lord, and not unto us, but not unto thy name give glory, for thy mercy and for thy truth's sake. And I'll say, wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their God?
Amen.
Yeah.
Erade. Udin mum na nidie we meka no.
Ebeka no.
Wado ye no wo no bronti. Pepa corona free ho. Adan na nipa nyina baabi nka se he na nkofo yi omunyankopon no makaka.
Owo.
Openi wati ase. Enti asofo amogana. Mo odin pa.
Yeah.
Ye won panimfo bebre ni die soronko sem. Openi obi be di sofo a free baabi o odi free akopim ne wadu akọ transfer horo a. Sebi. Onya asem ye mfa asem bi nkekire nkopem dibia na wadu no. Se wan kase ni die se no a. Eni die ese wo. Patwoti ase. Omo ben Nyankopon. Omo mo ni mro omo so. Me de masam anse omo mo ni nye den emro omo so. Yemma scientific afo no mo scientific. Na mo a mo so mo kura spiritual matters. Eni Nyankopon mo. Mo so
Ebrena do say ye science and data ne ye adwuma no. Ye mfa huhum de no so mba me ka.
Mo fa adwuma na mo fa mu ayemra. Na se mo de mo hu nyina kofra science for no ana mo de no kura de mo hura fimpo se Nyankopon ni nipa ye den e kasa na hwede yakui na opani Ghana ye tutu na sere ne abasa efise ye ni hwe ye ni ska ye ni dachi ye ni hihye pa bia de ma ye ho se sade we se ne ye etena na se ne ye etena kwa animu a ya de be ye mobo bet emuaye bi odum bi wo Bible say otamfo tumi work here no wo huhu ntini aye nkoa na se yentimi ansolve problem ye be ye nkoa won enna ye de tiase nyina ye be ye nkoa untumi nkwa sore untumi nnom wo de ade be hye ohene sa na nam ho isi azu am respected doctors na ya na omo theater
omo enoma church omo hene no utum say enough
openi enough well but Hebrews chapter 2 verse number 15 enti oye di owuo huhu abesensen yekom ama ya ye nkoa asantefo wonwum bi om se owue ba mo we onena mi deno owuo ya me na mabonten kwan a wodi ahia me afiji kwan wodi se ba bi odam bia tese ade ba chekura da huhu ade fofra ta ye dai aba opening Hebrews 2:15
because I don't know say and deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage.
Amen. So ati na obeji won wa owu huhu nti won na odi ti ase nyina wadane nkoa enne bandage ankasemu ne yewo nkoasum pa nkoasum emrane hihye ahoro ye de ma wadwuma mu a wo mpese odi so Nyankopon mra wo mpese odi so corona mra de wo po wo beko wo nko aban pa ye den aka den so adom bi wo ho tumi bi wo ho a ebetumi ayi efisa hawo wiase ewo mu no korepa na mpese yeti ase wiase sepa enyamai Nyankopon nyanji ni wiase se de nipa bebre adwen ye wo mo no na Bible say nam say wiase se nyamai nti na wo ho no mo a no aba betwe aso so o chi no oba anko ne ekoso bi yemfa no oso mo ntwe me ba bet o mai enti edu bri bi no hwe amaman ni wiase yen hyehyeye ya dwene a ye yi Nyankopon afirim susu se Nyankopon kura de oni ho a oso ono a hyeda no wa wo su wiase na nipa nyansa ni wiase nyansa nyina wona ayira ko hwe Psalm 33 na de me ha okakra sense me pese science fo no so tinti no me ka me twi na emoa won tina ya me ma wo kan English no ebika Psalm number 33 from verse 8 Psalm 33 from verse 8 enwom mo me to so aduasa miensa obi a wotie me no efi nchichemu enwotwe eba no
33:8 you know say let all the earth fear the Lord, let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him, for he spoke and it was done, he commanded and he stood fast.
10.
10 say the Lord brightened the counsel of the heathen to naught.
Hear me, bro. The Lord frustrates the purpose of the nations.
Okay.
Nyankopon frustrate. Among men, you know, mon share no margin.
Yeah.
America for dear, Australia for dear, Europe for dear, baby, Arab country, baby, what frustrate to be at the year 2020 year. I fear no be our predictions when the can't call and then big 84 share any and 31st December and come share for so at the any adinano. Nyankopon can no frustrate be and to do be a beer and yet. And you know,
yeah.
Mark and you know,
okay, Papa.
Verse 10, you know,
yeah.
Oh, verse 11. But his plans endure forever.
Yeah.
His purposes last eternally. Near a hand and to Jeerry passa. Now for Beardy and Yajuma. No, no, young person, my dream bam, who says, oh, no, ni more. Won't mean yet. So when sit down now, I dance for your day, and you're quite. Well, and who quite I hope you say, men are my yes, sir. And Timon far more scientific idea. Any enchantment, astrologers, necromancers, magicians, no be a wobiano, the Monfang say, move to me, I didn't know why. You can't. Yango Ponsha, nothing, your friend and why day. No, apa. And the Ghana dear, a Jana so free China.
Okay.
But Mama no drum.
You bet to me a dumino.
No dumino, and
free Ghana.
No was soft one chain. Mama no so near you.
A soft one with you, my yet.
Oh, in and the last mechanic say, oh, my quality be a same one. And yam piebo. And piebon. Bible say, Paul so boku trukua, say boxer. Or money said you all born from or what target. But what you say? Your boxer be an friend, say, who take so kind of
take
yeah. Who didn't be ring, but to your dear best 41 on yan to be 41 also out to know better by 3 penna.
I can
a funnel. On yan back,
yeah.
Well, ain't yan conto quasenia o born from a cake. Ain't yan no near sipping,
okay,
near sipping. ABC Numbers chapter 16 or Bible no a then a year. A BBC or Judges then a year. A BBC or Samuel and on a Chronicles and so record ye. So how do you see then a course. A BSC sipping, quite ben or more fast. A do bra. Jehoshaphat at time when I my kunya quotation be say Munji Yango pony na mobetim na munji na difo na mbedi ye no and also yakudi ke sia na ba o man no so a ipampempim no so mo kunya ngo poni makosre moa Bible so mo kono omo ni omo mamma ne omo fra nyina na ye den ejina Yango poni ye fa sia na ye se ye ne sen na kwan be na ye fa so ko ye o man na say ye bom pa ya na sa sorofo na na ye na ye o man na ye o man na declare say yeah, fasting.
Yeah, fasting. Yeah.
But send a flag in Sui. But I got a flag near day.
And so them, you mean
him. Now, so a man declare fasting say, yeah, couldn't go put any more flag, and so then I say,
yes, I can, yeah, the back.
But what you say, I said, you my phone in a jet, you mako. Nanka bambo for any also watch and pray. And the bambo for me a day. And now I can, you may. Nothing, young Suyanka Sayamu Yani and Bonnet. If we say, and sasa baha nkama sasa baha nti na ayeden aba no untumi mbremu o mampani anaso obi ase de ke
aba fo bi abo mampani ebi ka say o mampani time be so lock down na warhwa na abasa de we ye aba
o mo ka say Italy na Italy fo no mo ehu na mo de mo anya pra no mo ko fo batwa nyaza na ma edu asite ebra de we ye ya hwade a Spain fo ye o mo say yare na ba Italy no a Bible be we are Sibia, or more boy.
And so she had
and so fed the chief almost no chamber baby. Well, I felt why I say, what the young from Muyare. I feel I didn't mention ye nam from him as well a airborne disease. If you say heaven bond, just say, Yango pon him when free no. Yango pon him dear, baby a free biaran. Or no can a bem, not or sha a jina, so the account some 33. And he said, menka sancha na me pesa Ghana men nyina ati ase nse said the doctor ba obekasa say doctor no na geological for ba okasa say geologist no we ba okasa say physician ni ade no me nso me kasa say osofo okyerɛkyerɛfo no odifo but also what yase enti the American nyina ne say na unya hu say Ghana say ya na ɛna no nso say no Bible man any Bible Exodus chapter 10 from verse 7 na Pharaoh nko aka kyerɛ ne sɛ da benya na de we nsum ya fidie nkosi menkofo yi kwan no nkoso mu Nyankopɔn unya hu sɛ Misraim enti Egypt no unya hu sɛ Ghana
say
na so na yeko so no afore enzo yebe enyanzo hu behia amen baba nini Asem Nyankopɔn so tie yenso yenyesa Nyankopɔn
obeyi ano baba ena no be ye dance papa anu ye ne de wo Nyankopɔn ho ampa say dia wo kan scientists for no ye omo de no na honhoma fam no so na ye hwɛ na ye honhoma fam no so de na ma bibia etibi akoyie eti ene say dia be kan de to mo ne ye ne ye Isaac prophet Isaac of so hini chima ono no da ye Captain Jesus prayer house ano na mamen ka obiem so say ebrada bia no nondu ekopem say nondu be ba pam no aya tie papa e wo Neat FM so ebra ye wie torch light na ebrada bia nondu kopem say nondu ebe ba pam no be mount kire
nondu de hia nondu ye to
nondu no so ye mienu anadwo de no ade abete papa nka eye nondu anadwo nondu na kopem say nondu no ebebo apemo ewo Neat 100.9 papa na no be dance papa na asuju contact ne de fatu dwa na see for
order for prophet Juma me number ni 054 86 72 976 and 0241 46 33 05
0241 46
3305
okay
and 054 86 72 976
okay
orofo bia watie me mishramu and many ajimu program Neat edu satada za manfo that's nkoto entimenso me dinya mishramu so de mo bia
yeah that's papa ja mishramu Captain Jesus prayer house founder kwankyerɛ for penye yo di for Isaac of so hini jima so de ne kase pa na won kokko chidom udun kokko obi se chidom an yopsi to na owon kwa batan ba ko do me pele 2 Aunt Mary na to frɛ papa ya de a obetimi kutan odi bia no obetimi ene we de ono na na we bie no amani so aman so my Ghana ba bia ya dri COVID-19 ne queen eze ye ma Nyankopɔn anu yie no so ye de eba ya sofo we ekoma eye munyina say ye betwe yetimi atoto no amayi abusia ha na medi dwumadi ni si happy birthday sronkon ma Mr. Augustine Beidu Bansen eye me producer Pius Beidu Bansen ne papa ene wanya 70 years so Mr. Beidu Bansen ye ma happy birthday the entire Beidu family ni nyina no e ma waye happy birthday na eye makowusu do do na afro NK also UTV and then yeah, what would down see about happy birthday. There another happy birthday and come Isaac Omona Boateng of Noble Shipping Agency Tema. Isaac Omona Boateng also will celebrate your birthday. May the Almighty God bless you. We free wife and the entire family. DJ Toxic. Almost mama happy birthday. Me did the Jeerry Osei Agyeman. Hana be the Jumedi. Sinyami Adomada Sene. Asemi de Jumedi so. Yebesen Yeshia. Amanyo Sebecha sen sama yadu yo mine. Dia papa beka ni nyina ya amanyo nsemu ana winim because yen nsema ye de chichire oman no na ye yetimi ediye nyame nhiro bibia so butie Neat 100.9 DJ Toxic ebe bo wonyom na bichia eye Citek Citizen I Ghana fu nyina nso and anɔpɛ yɛyɛ Alexander Kwaku Tete founder, administrator yɛ Saeed ne director of operations, yɛ Akonaba Nana Boadu and a doctor. Memo special good morning and anɔpɛ.